that you believe in me, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I thought that you believe in me, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Alright, good morning, world of PokeMMO. What's up, what's up? How you guys doing today? What's up, Alex? What's up, Kaku? What's up, COVID? What's up, JW? What's up, Try? What's up, Scythus? What's up, Austin? What's up, Kung Fu Panda? What's up, Defaulty? What's up, Boja? How you guys doing? How are you guys doing? What's up, what's up? Ready to start a nice gym run today, and I think just do some shiny hunting from there. Honestly, I'm not quite sure. Today will be a really chill day. I do want it to be a pretty healthy stream. I like to do some healthy streams on Thursday usually. You know, it's the last stream of the week. I won't be able to get like that fill, that satisfaction of streaming until next Monday, so I usually like to do a healthy stream. I'm honestly debating / thinking about, it might be time for me to sell some certain stuff on my account. Like specifically like these particle effects, like spider web, for example. Like, how much are these right now? I might need to make a video about that. It might be time for me to part with some investments. 250. I bought these for like, I think 120 a piece, maybe even less, maybe like 80k. I bought them quite cheap. What's up, longest name on Twitch, man? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Void? What's up, Callahan? It's not the craziest return on investment, but I think it's just tough, man. I'm maybe I can hold on to them, I guess, for a little longer until I really need the money, I guess. But there does have to come a point to part with stuff, just because you don't want to feel too connected to it, to a point where it's going to be tough for you to get rid of the investment. That's like a really important, I guess, economic principle. It sounds so pretentious to say that, but it's a really important thing to keep in mind and consider. How much are these? The graveyard particle effects. 250 a piece. Interesting. Okay. We'll see how it goes. What we got here? Okay, let's start our gym run. We're gonna hit 17 mil today, which is cool. Which is pretty cool. Let's go for it. Pop the richest charm, start the gym run. How many richest charms do I have left? Only 47 or something? You skip step investing path, forget you have it? Oh, I've forgotten that I've had it. I mean, like, look at the spiderweb thing, bro. Like, I forgot that I've had it for 2 years, you know? That's the whole... I've definitely done that, Scythus. Don't worry. It's like, I never ever think about my investments, but there comes a time where to, like, I guess, reevaluate, right? And just be like, hey, like, is it the time to sell on this stuff, you know, etc., etc. Yeah, GTL sniping can be really good money. I mean, obviously, like, the only downside to GTL sniping is energy and sort of like time and stress. Like, I wouldn't want to be like doing my gym run and like constantly like trying to GTL snipe, because it's just really stressful and really annoying. But if you have the energy and like if you're, yeah, I don't know, like it's nice to do during some other side stuff. Essentially, if you're feeling up to it, yeah, always try to GTL snipe. GTL sniping is just really good. I need to grab a stack of video games or something to raise my mic, because it's hurting my posture to lean over. My desk is too low, so I've got to figure out a little makeshift solution. Keep pace on my gym run. Yeah, GTL sniping's, yeah, it's absolutely super good, for sure. Especially if you're in a time like where you're really focused on making as much Pokeyen as possible, yeah, GTL sniping's huge. Like a limited time challenge or something, especially. Yeah, I'm gonna be 1 sec. Okay, when I said 1 sec, I meant 1 sec. This should be better. I'm just gonna put my mic on a stack of games. Hopefully my mic doesn't fall. I don't knock it over too much, but yeah, I want to be better about my posture. I think that'll be, yeah, no nerd necking. I think I've been nerd necking way too much recently, and it's like, it's been like actively causing me pain, like in my neck and shoulders. So, nerd necking is dangerous, fellas. Make sure to try to fix that shit when possible. Try to sit upright, chin forward, when possible. When possible. How you guys doing? What's up? What's up? What's up, JW? What's up, you say? Yeah, like GTL sniper, like also like you don't need to make huge hits when GTL snipe. Like you'll be surprised like how often you can just like get a small snipe here and there, and not like small meaning like 50k. Like 50k snipes are super nice. There was a snipe the other day where that I got where like someone listed like 5 stacks of Lepa. Another huge, I guess, tip when sniping. If people are listing stacks of things, don't try to buy the full 99 because people will be just like spam clicking buying one, so the purchase will never go through. What I found is that if I see someone continuously listing stacks of stuff, or if someone listed a stack of stuff that's like a really good price, I'll try to buy 50 of them. And if you buy, you have to like find the right number, because if you buy 50 and someone else hasn't bought 50 yet, or someone even bought it, it's fine. You can go through. But if someone's bought like, let's say you try to buy like 90 and someone bought like a stack of 10 really quick, like that order won't even go through it at all. And then when you try to put in a second order, more will be gone, and like you lose that, like, stuff like that. So like I think 50 is probably the good like middle ground if you're trying to snipe a stack of items. It's what I've noticed, at least. Because the other day someone listed like 5 stacks of Lepa berries for 199 Pokeyen each Lepa, which is crazy. Bought a decent amount. Red Oni. What's Red Oni looking like? 430 is cheap on that. I mean, it's been at that price forever, though. I would love to see Red Oni finally rise. Our Koban's been going down a little. Okay, back up to 44, though. We take that. We take that. Yo, what's up, Michael? How you doing today, man? I'm good, man. I'm a little tired. I'll be, fully transparent. I did not sleep super well last night, but it wasn't super bad. Can't complain at all. Playing some Lulu. Hey, best of luck, man. Best of luck. Fun fact, Polymorph is my least favorite move in all of League of Legends. Nothing again. I respect Lulu players, because Lulu is like actually like a pretty, like, Lulu's really fucking broken usually just because of the flexibility of the champ inherently. And like usually the support items for her are pretty fucking good. Also scaling with AP and everything. But yeah, I don't want to talk about, yeah. League is a whole nother meme. I did an impressively bad Paris yesterday after the competition. Was at 33 total IV. Low 20s, yeah. I feel it. So usually the person who wins 4th place will be like 18 to 22. I'd say the average score is around 20. Polymorph? Oh, I don't know what. I think I don't know if it's actually called that. It's her W that turns you into a little sheep. Polymorph is a term from World of Warcraft, lol, and Hearthstone. That's how yeah, it's like the same thing. It's when she like turns you into a little sheep or a little butterfly or whatever. I don't know what the ability is actually called. It's her target W. Target other W. Target enemy W. Dude, yeah, that's a crazy snipe, DJ. 5 times 31. Metagross, like, also like the fact that it was a Metagross. Like, he was probably trying to sell that for 1 mil. It's so nuts. Mage and Sheep enemy backlines, dude. Mage was one of my favorites. So when I played Classic WoW, I played World. I never played World of Warcraft pre-Classic WoW, and I fucking loved Classic WoW. I really liked it. I will say World PvP was dog shit and cringe, but like I did pretty well in it because I was a Warlock. But holy fuck, it was always cringe or whatever. But man, my favorite thing about, dude, like, I think PvP in Classic WoW was super fun. Not World PvP was pretty cringe. But fucking if you could, like, my clan or my guild would host like weekly or like monthly tournaments where, I think it was weekly tournaments where it'd be like a 1v1 setting. Like I was so excited for, what's it called, like the arena or whatever, the PvP duel situation in fucking Classic WoW to finally get integrated with the Burning Crusades. I know very little about WoW. But I got really into it for a short amount of time is the best way to describe my WoW experience. I was super sucked in. I was playing legitimately 16 to 18 hours a day for like a month or two, and I got really good. I ended up I remember I won the third PvP tournament that I entered, and my team had all been playing WoW for like their entire lives, and I got really fucking good and like practice. And my favorite thing about it was like I fucking loved playing PvP Warlock because I went really hard into engineering and learned all about these cool fucking gadgets and like the gnomish laser and this fucking net trap that I used. And I had like 4 gadgets that I would switch out between in PvP. And there were so many cool combos where you, with Warlock, where you would pop your death coil to get them off you for a sec, and then chain fear them, like death coil into fear, and then you would net them while they're feared so they can't run away from you, and then you would like soulfire them or gnomish laser first and then soulfire after. If you catch them in that sort of trap again. But yeah, that shit was so fucking fun. That shit was so fun. It was so fun. Like, I think 1v1 dual setting PvP, like, if you like had it in a dual setting, like 1v1 PvP was so fucking fun in Classic WoW. I think it was so good. As someone who's literally never played like in my entire life, it was so good. A turret class? I'm surprised. I guess honestly, I play with like dots and stuff, so it kind of does end up being a turret class with like, it's a lot of like it's a lot about keeping calm. There's a lot of mechanics though, especially like, dude, I don't know, my APM playing Classic WoW was crazy. I had like, I used a really huge thing with Warlock especially is you have so many fucking keybinds and you can use all of them super actively. I used all of my keybinds like actively. I had 62 or 63 keybinds. I forget exactly, but I had an absurd amount. Yeah, that shit, dude, it was so fun. That was like one of my favorite things, was learning all the muscle memory for the keybinds and remembering all the keybinds and getting that on track was so fun. It definitely was, I guess, a turret class in the sense that like you're managing all your dots. It's a lot of like keeping calm and keeping your dots up, managing your cooldowns. There's a lot of the most timing stuff, I guess, is death coil. And yeah, not wasting time when you're trying to get off a big soulfire was really huge. Dude, it was so fucking fun. Holy shit, waifu. I loved it. But I spent so long, like, I remember just like throwing off combos like against mobs and stuff. You like just to practice your shit. Love the vids where you want to play PokeMMO? Hell yeah, I'm happy to hear it coming through, man. It's a great game. I really think it's worth it. I want to ask you, as a PokeMMO beginner, any tips for starting out? Also, this question is probably the most asked question. Do you have any tips for leveling up Pokemon? So, for starting out, I have a video called 63 Tips for, I think it's called PokeMMO. I don't know, 63 Tips for PokeMMO. And I think that it's my most popular video. That video will pretty much give you any sort of tips you may need. I have a ton of videos covering tips. I have like top 5 tips for beginners. I have top 5 goals. I have post-game goals. I have a lot of top 5s and stuff like that. The main thing though is the best, if you want to get into PokeMMO as quick as possible, the best thing is just watch that 63 tips video, and it'll just give you so much information in such a condensed period, and it should help you out. For leveling Pokemon, really just getting to late game, you really don't need to worry about leveling Mons until late game. If you want to speed it up mid game, honestly, a powerful tool nowadays, it's kind of expensive, but I actually think XP, what are they called? XP gems or whatever the fuck? They're actually, I think XP candies. So not rare candies, but XP candies. I actually think XP candies like might end up having a place when it comes to like storyline speedrun on a player's first speedrun. Or not speedrun, but excuse me, I keep belching this monster, sorry. So sorry about that. Like, yeah, like on a player's like, oh, these have gone up so much. I bought a ton of these for like 300 to 600 Pokeyen a piece. That's actually pog. Bought a lot of those. Yeah, those XP candies are actually like, I think they'll actually be like good. Because like there's certain like early game moments like so the TLDR though is getting access to hordes. Hordes are essentially groups of 5 Pokemon. So what you want to eventually do is get a Pokemon with Sweet Scent, which will physically summon swarms every time if you use Sweet Scent. You can only use 4 Sweet Scents before having to heal without PP Max, and then 6 with PP Max. Thank you guys for subscribing, by the way. I saw those 2 subs. Thank you. And then so you can do 6 hordes of 5 Pokemon, and then essentially certain hordes are better for XP. Like once you reach late game, Tentacruel is the best horde. Tentacruel at Battle Frontier I think gives like 6k XP per horde. You need like a discharge Pokemon or like an earthquake Pokemon to be able to AoE and kill them all. It becomes like an AoE farming game essentially, and I kind of love it. But yeah. I think that's why most people asked about leveling, like. Cause you do need to like over level to beat gyms. Like it's like not even like a meme. Like I get it, man. Like getting XP as quickly as possible just is super important. A lot of the times in early game, it's just gonna come down to like fighting trainers and just doing as many trainer battles as possible. Because trainers will usually give you a little more XP, and there's like a trainer battle bonus. But doing trainers and getting a Sweet Scent Pokemon and just trying to find hordes. It's really tough to advise new players on like where to do XP training spots, just because there's a million different spots all over the map, all over all regions, and I'm not familiar enough with like Sinnoh and stuff. I'm pretty familiar with Unova hordes and Kanto hordes and semi-familiar with Hoenn hordes, but there's always so much to learn with the mapping and everything of the game and like horde locations. Great questions, though. I really appreciate it. Yo, Monk seems like, so I never played like retail out. Monk seems really fucking cool. That was like that was a class that looked really fucking cool to me, Michael. I respect that so much. Monk seemed like a really cool class. Hey, I'm happy to hear that, Max. I appreciate it, man. Got the Flying Mountain Legion. Nice. I never played retail. I don't know. I just for me it definitely feels like it's one of those things where like it feels like it's too late to start, which feels kind of shitty because I know everyone who plays WoW probably says it's not, right? But it just definitely feels too late to start WoW, like retail WoW, as well as like I don't want to dump time into that. I'd rather like you ever play Call of Duty? I mean, I definitely grew up as a Call of Duty kid, but I think I definitely grew out of it. Just personally, I don't play. I know people love like Warzone. Like everybody fucking seems to love Warzone, which is super. It looks. I played Warzone a little bit. It played honestly pretty well. I was pretty surprised. But the most COD I played back in the day, I definitely grew up in like the MW2 era. Like MW2. I never played much Modern Warfare 1. I feel like it was pretty fucking bad, honestly. But I think everyone who played it loved it. But I never liked it personally. MW2 was incredible. I played a fucking lot of MW2. Black Ops 1 I played a lot of. I remember I liked MW2 more. I always liked the Modern Warfare. I remember when Black Ops came out. I was like one of those guys who kept playing MW2, and that was a lot of people that did that. And then MW3, Modern Warfare 3 was actually my favorite Call of Duty ever, which is a really niche pick. Not many people liked MW3, and I think a lot of people did, but I really liked MW3. That was my favorite Call of Duty ever. I went really fucking hard on it. I played that game way too much. I skipped way too much school to play MW3, and I would get high up on leaderboards. My peak was like rank 12 or rank 13. On Headquarters specifically, which was the least played game mode. So like it was like the niche of the niche. It was like rank 13 in the world on Headquarters, towards the end of the game's life cycle. Yeah, it was a lot of memes. Did you get Moabs? I got a couple Moabs. Nothing crazy. Nothing like I wasn't like hitting Moabs all the time. Definitely wasn't the best. I got like I got 5 or less Moabs, I'd say. I was gonna say 1 to 3. I'd say 5 or less. Probably 3 or less. Not too many Moabs in my lifetime. I was way too greedy to get Moabs. So also the game mode that I played the most. The game mode that I played the most was All or Nothing. If you guys remember this, yeah, the MP7 was so fucking OP, but it was so good and it was so fun to use, so it was like fine. Hipster Pat strikes again. True. Favorite cosmetic in this game? My favorite I guess Koban. It's become kind of a meme. I don't know what my favorite cosmetic is. I guess honestly maybe one that I can always rock with every fit is probably the pink afro. Kind of memey. Feel like I like the dark pink / amethyst. I like the amethyst color in this game. It's like my favorite color in the game, I think. Actually, the Christmas sleigh. No, I think the Christmas sleigh is my favorite vanity. Yeah, for sure. I'm so obsessed with like mounts and shit. I fucking would love mounts in this game. Like, yeah, the Christmas sleigh is the closest thing we have. Fuck, that's so sick, Michael. I was never that. So the main game modes I played, I was never that good enough with like guns and stuff. The main game mode I played was All or Nothing, which if you were around during that time, or like if you know the YouTube scene behind All or Nothing was like a really specific community of Modern Warfare 3, where like it was essentially a game mode that was all throwing knives and all knifing, and it was like people got really fucking good at it. And you could use the pistol, but there was like, you would get like ammo for it essentially. There was like this hidden rule. There was like this like secret community that would always play that game mode without shooting. And that was just like a hidden rule. Like most people played it like that. It was so fucking fun. Yeah, I like the idea of that as well, Shag. I loved All or Nothing. You can actually find some of the first videos on my channel were MW3 like montages, which is hilarious. You can still go back and find them. I fucking loved MW3 so much. I would make those montages so there was a fucking clips system. Do you guys remember this? There was a clips system built into Modern Warfare 3. And what I would do is I would essentially, I would get all the clips. I would make all the clips on there. Upload all the clips directly to YouTube, and then I would edit all the clips together to make like a montage. I don't remember how I edited it. I literally do not remember at all. I think it was just YouTube editor. I remember like slow motioning some shit or something. I don't even know if like YouTube editor like exists anymore. New COD montage when? True. Yeah, Only Use Me Blade. Yeah, so that was one of them. He was like, I wasn't a huge fan of him, but he was like obviously big. Only Use Me Blade. Straight Up Knives was like I was a huge fucking Straight Up Knives fan when I was 12 years old. It was, I thought he was so fucking cool. Straight Up Knives, Only Use Me Blade was big. I feel like Death Denagla also did some of it, but like way less seriously. He was always like a memer. But yeah, Straight Up Knives was like. If I played Overwatch, yeah, I fucking love Overwatch. I played Overwatch I want to say pretty seriously for a bit, but like it was always my side game. I always played Overwatch as a side game to old school RuneScape, and I loved it. I peaked at 3600, which is like low masters, like low to mid masters. I was mostly a Lucio one trick, but I got really fucking good at Lucio. I love that shit. Lucio's such a fun character. Such a high skill ceiling character. Like you can get so fucking good at Lucio. Like I don't think anyone's mastered his potential yet, and it's just crazy to see. And there's some incredible Lucio players. I really still think I still think to this day I think SK is the best Lucio player in the world. Like even though they're like not even like they only went semi-pro at the most. They're not pro, but I think they're the best Lucio player specifically. I think Moth. I mean, obviously I haven't checked in a long time. Moth was fucking inhuman. I think Moth's the best support in the world. He's just so fucking good at every support. It's absurd. I'd study his Lucio and be like, damn, like he has a really different playstyle from me. He's like way less aggressive, but also like goes for good like momentum and boops at the right moment. Really respectable playstyle. A little more grounded playstyle. less wall riding and stuff. And then I'd watch him switch to bat. I'd watch him do that and be like, man, like he's like, you know, a little better than me. That's really different playstyle. It's really cool. And then I'd watch him switch to BAP, and he'd like play BAP like a god, and I'd be like, oh, like it was like this thing of like, oh, I could actually comprehend him playing Lucio, and like I'm like, maybe I can hold my ground against him, etc., etc. Then I watch him switch to BAP, and I'm like, oh, I can't. I'm nothing close to this. It's like so like that's what makes a pro player from like a fucking measly, you know, like Masters player, where it's like you can be like a Lucio one trick or like a one trick or whatever and get high ranked and be like, man, like you watch pro players and be like, man, like this guy's playing honestly pretty much like me. Like our stats are really similar, like in competitive play and PvP and or in a ranked or whatever. Like we're really comparable players. Holy shit, different play styles, but really comparable outcome. Yada yada. And then you watch them switch to a different character and you see them do things you've never even expected or understood. And you're like, oh, what the fuck? Like I can't do this though. It's like you really realize the gap when it's like they're playing multiple heroes at the level you play one. I think it's a really like interesting awakening. You're being like, oh yeah, holy fuck. Like no, I'm not even close to like, yeah, it's nuts. Like, I couldn't play BAP I couldn't play like literally like any other support equal to my Lucio. Like I was probably like a GM level Lucio at my peak. Maybe I don't think I was quite top 500, like to be honestly, but like I was 3600. I played really well. Like I was a pretty fucking good Lucio at my peak. But like I couldn't play anything else at that level was the issue. Like if I had to switch, I had to play like if I had to lock in like Moira or some shit, or like if somebody else locked in Lucio, or if I had to lock Anna or something like that, like, I could not play Mercy to save my life, which was so sad because like everyone thinks of Mercy as a really easy champion, but she's like really tough actually, in my opinion. I think it depends on, I guess, the kind of person you are and your playstyle. She's like really unintuitive for me. I think Overwatch 2 is bad. Unfortunately, I also think Overwatch 2 is gonna flop. I really don't like the 5v5 format. I think it removes so much team play, so much skill. I think so much of it now is just gonna be like getting caught out, which like is fine. Like getting caught out is a skill, right? And positioning is obviously like positioning's literally the most important skill in Overwatch. But I think it removes a lot of the 1v1 like getting caught potential, and it's gonna become like 2v2 or like I guess 1v. So I think in Overwatch 2, 1v2s are even more punishing. So if you get caught in a 1v2 in Overwatch 1, usually you can like maneuver out of it and like, you know, do it, etc., etc. That's so funny that's fucked up, Vincer. I hope that's not true. That's so fucked. Yeah, I think the 5v5 format just doesn't work, and it's not what Overwatch, like I think it's how do I explain? It's too fast in a bad way, which like, dude, Overwatch 1 is already a really fast game. Like if you like, Overwatch 1 is already like probably the fastest esport. It's up there. It's really fucking, if you watch high level like Overwatch play, it's really fucking fast. And like, I don't know, Overwatch is one of those games that just has like seemingly no cap on the speed. Like one of my favorite people to watch was fucking I'm blanking on his name now. The fast Genji player. Necro is like one of my favorite people to watch. Like I modeled a lot of my Genji play. I'd always play Genji in quick play and hone my mechanics. I've modeled a lot of my Genji play after Necros. Like watching fast players, like when you realize like, oh shit, you can go that fast. Like you really, I even took tips from that. Like my Lucio improved a lot when I started practicing Genji, because they carry a lot of the same positioning on the offensive side, and they also and even like the same playstyle of weaving in and out of your opponent's backline and playing with your team when you need to. And obviously Genji's more offensive, and Genji you want to be in the backline more than Lucio. But this is a good meme. Are you a fan of Sinatra? I don't care. I don't care. I'm not anything to that. What's your SR? I peaked at 3600. I was saying. I wasn't like crazy, but I think I peaked at 3600, and that's when I was playing like, I peaked at 3600, but I played so few games to get to that rank. I think that's what it was like. I was really proud of. I played pretty few games to get to that rank. I was only playing Overwatch like 3 hours a week, and I was playing RuneScape like 12-14 hours a day, and I'd play Overwatch like I'd play like 3 games a day, 1 hour a day. But not every day. I played like 3 to 5 hours a week. And I got masters in like 3 weeks or something. Like, it was like so fast, like less than a month or some shit. Yo, congrats, Jayburn. Congrats. You ever do E4 reruns? No, not personally. E4 reruns are really tough. In my opinion, they're not really worth it for most players. They require a lot of resources, a lot of preparation, a lot of strategy, and etc. etc. That's so fucking funny. Open queue. Dude, I think playing open queue after open queue's cursed. I think open queue is so fucked. Open queue felt so cursed. Holy shit. Playing open queue after yeah, I don't know. Open queue felt so cursed. I liked the queue system in Overwatch. I think the ranked picking your role system is good. It sucks for queue time, especially for DPS players, but it's a good system. I'd rather have a higher quality game. I don't still play RuneScape, unfortunately. And when I did play RuneScape, like my YouTube videos, dude, so I did decent on RuneScape Twitch, but it did not translate to YouTube. I was fucking terrible on RuneScape YouTube. I was just not entertaining enough. No editing. Excuse me. I was just fucking terrible. I'm not meant to be a RuneScape YouTuber. I'm just not good enough. Like, genuinely. That's okay. I'm from Maryland, Jayburn. Pretty cool if you try to do the E4 runs, if people want to see that. Like, yes, and I think one day, maybe, hopefully, eventually, I'll do a guide. But at the same time, I really don't like doing stuff that I don't want to do for content to some extent. There does become a weight or I guess a weighing of costs where it's like, hey man, like, let me double switch here. Hey man, like, even though you hate this, like, it's gonna help like X amount of people. So it's like, oh, okay, like, you know what? Even though it's gonna suck to make for me, like, if I can help X amount, it's worth it, right? What's up, by the way? Oh, how you doing? But I guess that thing hasn't really clicked for me yet for Elite 4 reruns. I think just like, well, I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna make an E4 rerun, and then people are gonna realize how difficult it is and be like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. And it's like, okay, well, why the fuck did I feel like everybody like thinks they want to do E4 reruns, and they see how cringe it is, and they're like, oh, that's not fun. Like, what the fuck? There should be complete E4 reruns guides on the forums. Do you watch? I like how it's like, do you watch it? Like, it's like a recurring thing. I haven't watched it, but I've obviously seen the memes and everything. Also for Maryland, hell yeah. Maryland's a fucking good ass state, dude. I fucking love Maryland. Maryland's a good ass fucking state. Good ass state. I'll say it. I love Maryland. I've met so many people who like hate the state they grew up in, but I fucking love Maryland. It's a good ass. We got a little bit of everything here. It's fucking bomb. I feel like Maryland's such a cool place to grow up in. Like, I don't know. My whole thing with Maryland is like, just like so much. Oh, hello? Oh, my shit just tanked. I think I'm fine now. My stream straight up like halted. I think I'm fine now though. Sorry about that, guys. Let me know. Sorry about that if it dropped. I think I'm fine now, but okay. I respect that, Vince. I think in a competitive format, I think like you should be sticking to one role. Like, especially if you're playing like a high level, like you're not gonna be like, and it's possible, but like there's too many people that think they can play like tank or play like something else. They're like off role at that high level, and a lot of times they just can't. Like, and it's not like they're not like terrible. Like, it's not like if you're masters, you're not playing tank at like a gold level. Like, usually if you're like so for my example, for me, like if I was a masters Lucio one trick, I could play tank at like a mid diamond level, I'd say, like Ryan or like Hog, or like 3200, 3300, 32 to 3400. I could play DPS at like at the time, I probably played a lot better now. I practice so much more. I could play DPS like a 2800 level at that time, probably closer to like 3200 now. So like the only thing I do still play on Overwatch is Genji. But like, yeah, I think you really have to, like, it just sucks. You don't want to be, and I get it. Like, I do like it because, you know what, man? Sometimes I think the understanding of open queue is like, sometimes you have off games. Sometimes, like, let's say you're like a huge Reinhardt main, and just for whatever reason, man, you just can't get into the rhythm this game. Like, sometimes you just have shit games. So like, if it helps your team for you to switch off Ryan and like you to play Mercy that game, or you to play like more, or like an easier hero to play that game, like that I actually understand a ton. Like that makes a lot of sense. I do get that. Like that's probably the biggest benefit. Sometimes it's just not great. How do you work out? Not nearly as enough as I should. Level 1. Mostly I just do body weight stuff. I don't like going to the gym. I fucking hate, this is like a huge personal thing, I fucking hate working out around, even like around people in front. I don't care if they're looking at me. I just like, for me, like I get really into working out, and working out's like really an emotional like journey for me, I guess. It sounds so fucking pretentious and weird, but I just like, I don't know, I really like, working out is very much a processing of emotions for me, which is why I need to do it, because it's really important. It's really important. Working out's so good for my mental health personally, which it didn't used to be. I think it's really important to retry shit like that, because you always hear growing up, man, dude, working out's so good, you know, it'll make you feel better. Like if you're sad, just work out, lol. And like for me growing up, it was never like that. I fucking hate it. Working out made me feel like shit growing up. But now that I'm an adult, it legitimately does help. So I think it just depends on you. Don't let people tell you it helps if it doesn't help you, but also if it does help you, just be aware of that. That's really simple TLDR. But I mostly just do body weight stuff. I do a lot of tricep dips, push-ups, curl-ups, just stuff like that. One of my favorite exercises, so all my tricep dips, I do 100 push-ups. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I think that's like the, what's it called? Yeah, I do squats too. That's the, what's it called? The One Punch Man meme or something. Maryland too? Nice, nice, nice. That makes sense, Chris, because you're so fucking cool. Now it all makes sense. If I get beer, the guy. Yeah, I know, like that's the one thing in Maryland you can't buy alcohol at. You have to go to like liquor stores, which I don't like. I didn't even realize that was like weird, because I always grew up with that. Until I went to like Virginia, like so my girlfriend lives in Virginia. I was like, oh, you can just like get like wine and like beer and shit and like at like Harris Teeter. What the fuck? Crazy. It depends on the person though. You say like sometimes like so physically like and like scientifically it helps, right? But for some people there's going to be negative, like more negative ramifications, right? For some people it doesn't. It's not good to just have a blanket statement for everyone. It can feel like hell and it still be good for you, if that makes sense, you know? I think those two things like are mutually exclusive. Like the way it feels versus the way it feels in the moment versus how it makes you feel after, I guess. Like the adversity is good, obviously. Okay, anyway, I'm getting so off track. What about when you finish all the regions? I have a really good guide on that. At least in my opinion, it's a good. That sounded so arrogant. A good guide, in my opinion, Thomas. If you Google top 5 post-game goals for PokeMMO players, I recommend that. It's one of my favorite guides, just because it's like one of the most important questions that gets asked in PokeMMO, and it needs better answers. So I appreciate you asking that question. It's like one of the best questions. Like what? Hey, like there's so many players that are like, hey, like, I defeated, you know, all the storylines or most of the storylines. Like, what do I do now? Like, I don't really understand. Like, do I just like grind endlessly? And the answer is kind of yes, but also like make your own goals. Add meaning to that grinding. Don't just grind for no reason, right? Adding meaning to that grinding can be nice. Yeah, absolutely, waifu, absolutely. For the majority, I don't know. I don't like making those statements you say. I don't like making blanket statements. I don't like speaking for everyone like that. Say Maryland could change so much from. Yeah, that's yeah. I think Maryland like is just so different. In general, everyone should stay active. I mean, yeah, for sure. Obviously, that's like the goal. And I'm not. And like coming from like I sit in my chair like I'm not nearly as active as I should be, for sure. I think it's important to understand, even though one of the biggest things that me and I remind my girlfriend and I talk about is like, if you're in a state in your life where you're not being active enough and you're just like fucking beating the shit out of yourself like every day because like, oh, you don't like the way you look or like etc etc, honestly the best thing is to just try not to think. It sounds so dumb, but try not to worry about it, try not to think about it until you can actually start making a change. A lot of times in life, like for the last I'll give a good example. For the last year I've been prioritizing my career over like most other things. I've been prioritizing YouTube. I'm just now coming into a position where I'm going to be trying to pull back from YouTube a little bit and focusing on health again and focusing on exercise. So like there's not always it's not always a time in life where you can focus on everything, right? Like there's so many things to improve on in life, just at a very base level for everyone, right? Like mental health, physical health, I guess income and success, physical success with like societal placement and income, mental success with actually feeling satisfied. That's way more important, obviously. There's so many things to improve on. You don't always have the time and energy to improve on everything. Obviously, you can say, yeah, well, exercise, you know, and this is true. You can exercise for like 20 minutes a day, and you make such a huge improvement. It'd be so good. But like, not everyone has the mental energy to actually commit to that, and that's okay. I think it's really important to understand, like, hey, if right now you can't commit to improving your physical health, that's okay. Acknowledge that and don't beat yourself up about it. Just wait until you actually, and try to find, don't like forget about it and never improve on it, right? But like try to find the position where you can actually get back to it. And that's what I've done, where like I've finally found the position and now I'm getting back to it. And that's like, yeah, what I recommend, I guess, is like try not to beat yourself up for things that like you're not even, yeah, like just wait until you actually make a change. Just stressing yourself out about it's usually just gonna make it worse, right? And you'll just like delay it and delay it and delay it. Anyways, we live in a pokey society. So true. So true. Look at what the difference is doing when you don't feel like it. So that's the pattern. So that's the pattern, right? Obviously find a balance. That's the pattern of when you're in it, right? When you're already in the grind for physical health, that's the pattern. The issue is you're not going to be able to always be in that pattern. I'm talking about people who aren't in that pattern already, you say. Like obviously the best way to maintain that physical health pattern is to like obviously you push through probably more days where you don't want to do it than you do. You become complacent. I think it's okay to not hate yourself. Is like the issue is you like I think you're speaking from like most people aren't in the position you're in. You say like you're physically healthy and like exercise a lot and like have a healthy track with it. Most people are in this position, like most adults, like with all the obesity rate stuff. Most people are in the position where like they fucking hate themselves like every day. They're like, oh man, like you know I'm so fat, like I'm so unhealthy, etc., etc. And it just saying that and doing that does nothing. So it's really important to preach like, hey, it's okay to not be doing anything about your physical health right now. It truly is. It truly is. It's truly okay. So it's important to be like, okay, like right now, like, you know, I'm not gonna, and that's okay. Like, it's okay to be like, you know what? I may not look exactly how I look right now, but honestly, like, I could be worse. Like, that's okay right now. It's okay to teach, like, feeling okay with yourself. Like obviously complacency is one thing, but I feel like most people just like it just hurts their self-esteem. Like I want to get back to like it's okay to be okay, right? And once you're okay with yourself, usually you then go on to like make more positive changes. Like once you feel happy with yourself, like that's like the biggest thing. Like, and I've gone through a lot of like diet and exercise and physical changes in my life. Like when I was 18, I weighed 320 pounds and I was 6'3". And then by the time I was 19 and a half or 20, I think it was 20. By the time I was 20, I lost, or no, 19 and a half. I lost it like because I didn't start losing until I was 19. It was 20. So I lost it in like 8 months. I went down to 215, 6'5". So within like a year or like 8 months to a year, I grew, obviously, lol, I wasn't growing yet, and then I had lost 105 pounds. I was 320 on my peak. Yeah, 105 pounds. So like, and the biggest trick to that was like not calling myself a piece of shit, not, you know, beating myself up. The biggest trick is like being okay with the way you are, and then you just naturally make improvements. Like being okay with like being happy with who you are. Once you're happy in life, positive changes just start to happen. And fixing your mental health first is so much more important than fixing your physical health. The people always say like, oh, if you fix your physical health, you'll fix your mental health, etc., etc. But I actually think it's the opposite. Like fixing your mental health first will then correlate to physical health changes. And obviously it could be the opposite for you. Do whatever makes you happy. This is just my thoughts. That's not at all what it's. That's totally fucking wrong, you say. I'm absolutely not saying that whatsoever. I'm not saying just read when you feel like it. I'm saying understand, like, okay, maybe this year, you know what, I'm too busy to read. I can't prioritize reading. So you know what, next year, I'm going to make sure I pull back on, it's like trading off values, right? So let's say you work fucking 10 hours a day, right? And you don't have time for reading. Next year, let's say I'm going to physically change my schedule to be working 6 to 8 hours a day. So that'll give me more stuff for reading. Not you. Gym for me is habit. Okay, I missed it. Okay. Speaking of improved governance, decision with staff, blah, blah, blah. What time and energies can exist. So much talking today. Okay. Gotcha. Sorry, Yusa. I fucking definitely jumped on you. Apologies. I get passionate about this shit. Watching a 9-minute army ad? Oh my god, no, don't do it. Fuck. fuck, no, abort. What's up, gamers? What's up, Clark? How you doing today? Different his habits, I need to focus on, go to what happened from like 2 months ago every day. I feel ya. Habit's so important with anything, right? I mean, habit's so important with like my fucking YouTube stuff. Like, it's so important for me to like do something every day. What's up, Barrels? Ooh, Riolu Swarm. Riolu Swarm is so good. Good call. What's up, Lord? How you doing? Bo's the real MVP, truly. Something in American units. The fucking like sweat into thinking emoji. Fuck, that was so good, Skylu. Freedom units. Yeah, that's my exact. Like, that's my exact. I fully agree with that, waifu. Like, I think that statement is super fucking true, and it's not preached enough. And then people just like fucking hate themselves, and it sucks, man. No one needs to hate themselves. Like, it's what you said. I'll repeat it. It's far better for my mental health to just be mindful to not beat myself up. You just gotta accept stuff because you only push yourself down further. Yeah, I 100% agree. Like, yeah, no matter what state you're in life, just. It's so like you're doing great. Like compared to someone, you're doing great. Compared to someone, you're doing bad. And like compared to your life, you're always doing, you know, how you're doing. And that's okay. There's a million caveats to all of this. But yeah. Do abilities carry over when breeding? I think abilities re-roll when breeding. Yeah, they re-roll. I feel like working directly on your physical health is a short-term. I don't think I understand that, but if you do it compared to a journey to improve mental health, trying to improve physical health is far quicker. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't want to comment on that. I have no idea. I don't like giving takes when I'm not certain. You know. What's up, Kuroshi? How you doing? Better to egg hunt, horsey, or fishing? Definitely fishing. Egg hunt, like, fishing is slow, but egg hunts are fucking slow and expensive. Egg hunts are slower and expensive. Where fishing's free. Fishing's slow and free, but egg hunts are slower. Absolutely, Lord. Yeah, for sure. Dude, yeah, especially just like getting opinions from everyone and getting perspective is for sure. Dude, a huge problem that I've had with my entire life is that I trust people too. That sounds really pretentious and cringe. I don't mean it like that. It's not that it sounds like, oh, I just trust people too much. No, I trust people too much in the sense that like I'm not assertive enough where like I don't put my foot down. So like if I ask someone for advice, usually I'll just take their advice as like 100% fact and just go with it, which is super stupid because it's good to ask people for advice, for perspective, but you know yourself better than anyone. And that's like the most important thing to remember in life. It's so much like philosophy and like fucking like, what is this self-help fucking PokeMMO stream? It's so important to understand like, you know yourself better than everyone and don't like let other people tell you like what you think or, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Obviously reflect hard as fuck, but, and take that into account, but don't be pushed around by people's advice. I think is a huge thing. Yesterday, I watched most of your videos. I started in Unimag because your video question, but question, did I speed through the main story? I'm not sure if I understand what you're asking, Kamui. I started in Unova because of your vid, but question, did I speed through the main story? I don't know. What do you mean, king or queen or person of royalty? Why Pat don't have a TED Talk? True and real. I'm definitely not smart enough for a TED Talk, is the TLDR. To be fair, TED Talks are pretty memey. Yes, yeah, binding Sweet Scent is super important, Inferno, and you definitely, yeah, you can. It's super, super crucial. Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I think you definitely notice improvements, waifu. Like that's like obviously not. You're not gonna be like the pinnacle of health or be jacked in 2 weeks. But yeah, I get that. Like your numbers and stuff. Like you're able to do more push-ups. That's honestly super true. I think that can be the case with mental health, but it's a little more like foggy. Like meditation, for example, which sounds really. I think, dude, growing up, meditation was one of those things that I did not fucking understand. I was like pretty in tune with mental health and stuff. My mom was a therapist, so I always grew up surrounded by mental health and stuff, and I was always surrounded by that stuff. So it was like mental health was always normalized to me, even though like it wasn't normalized until recently for a lot of people, I feel like. But like meditation was still one of those things where I was like, wait, you just like sit there? What does it do? I don't understand. What is it? What's the point? Especially for like a fucking ADHD little kid, I was like, what do you like? What? I don't get it. What do you do? But yeah, meditating is like so fucking good, especially for like and that's something I need to start doing more, man. Like I should be meditating at least like 5 minutes a day. It's pretty low, but like it's a good place to start. Because I'm someone who's super fucking overstimulated, and meditating like even just like you really notice like it genuinely helps your anxiety like so much. It helps you just like when you're multitasking and frying your brain and I love to do that shit. I love multitasking, you know, playing PokeMMO, listening to music, talking to chat. I do this shit all day, 14 hours a day, you know, making a thumbnail on the side, writing a script, recording a video, editing, timestamps, thumbnails, descriptions. There's so much to do. Checking comments, answering stuff, thinking, brainstorming of new ideas. It's always a million things on the mind. What am I going to do next? And taking a second to sit down and meditate and be like, okay, there's no next thing. It's just, I'm just sitting here, you know, just here. It's actually so unbelievably calming. If you ever feel like, and it sounds really cringy, but if you do ever feel anxious or overwhelmed, if you can get yourself, and that's the hard part, but if you can get yourself to sit down and just like close your eyes and breathe and meditate for 5 minutes, it might help a little bit. It might not, but it might help a little bit. That's kind of cash. Yeah, I feel you, waifu. I think most people are. Obviously, the spectrum. I mean, John Yoga in one of the course I meditate. I straight up slept. Okay, that's a good ass beam. Fuck, I respect it. If you slept, that's a win. True. That's a mind at peace. A true mind at peace. What's up, Severio? I meant, do I sprint this work? I mean, it's up to you. Like, I honestly, like, take it at your own. If you just started, man, take it at your own pace. I wouldn't rush through it. But you don't have to be slow through it. You don't have to slog through it either. Just kind of find a good medium. Do whatever you enjoy. And obviously, it also depends on like what's your favorite thing to do in Pokemon. Do you like storylines? Like, for me personally, I fucking hate storylines. It's my least favorite thing in game by far. So I'm gonna speedrun that shit all the time. I hate storylines, but if you like storylines, if you like the progression, if you like the gym battles, if they're like fun for you and invigorating, and like, oh, like it's like a little puzzle to like solve, like, you know, like, please take your time, you know, have fun and enjoy it, because you only have 4 storylines to do in Pokemon, and then they're gone, right? You can always make an alt account, but yeah. Yo, that's fucking nuts. Kuroshi, that's so many eggs, man. Congratulations. Hopefully you get a shiny soon. So nuts. I saw someone the other day get a shiny at 31.7k eggs or something. Like, I can't express like how many that is and like how much that is, and like it's just nuts, man. Like, that's so much. Like, so much time, so much Pokeyen. Look at all of these fucking TMs someone just put up. Holy shit. Someone is dumping ice beams and flamethrowers that they stocked up on during the 10-year anniversary event. Holy shit. Someone's fucking dumping this shit. That's very funny. I wouldn't recommend getting a Starmie personally, just because they're expensive. That's the only, like, Starmie's really good, but it's really expensive. You have to buy like 3 TMs for it. It's gonna cost like 100k just in TMs, which is a pretty huge waste in my opinion if you're like new to the game. I think getting a Gyarados with like 20 plus attack, 20 plus speed, and plus attack or plus speed nature, it learns everything it needs through level up, like Dragon Dance, Crunch, Waterfall, and then 4th move is optional. Yeah, I think Gyarados is just the best, like, for beginners. And when their first region, it's so cheap. Random shiny Piloswine. Congratulations. I like shiny. I like that line. I'm just a huge fan of that line, like, in general. Like Swinub, Piloswine, Mamoswine. I love the whole line. Like, so I mean, the shiny is not the best, but I like it personally. That's a cool one. I think Mamoswine's my favorite of the line, but I do have a lot of connection to Piloswine because he was, I mean, he still is an NU threat. He's been like an NU threat for such a long time. Like Piloswine's been a relevant NU Pokemon for a very long time. Oh, that's a pretty cool Ninetales comp. That's pretty interesting, honestly. That's a pretty good price. If someone wants a Ninetales comp, honestly, it's a little weird that it's bold and they trained it like this if they're gonna go for like a bulky set, but I guess it's like kind of, I don't know, it's a cool Ninetales comp. 200k is not bad at all. Yeah, Mamoswine's one of my favorite PvP Pokemon. I really want to, like, I want to play OU literally just for Mamoswine. I guess I could play UU, but who wants to play UU? Yo, what's up, Hero? I appreciate you subscribing. Hopefully the content remains helpful. What's up, dude? Head over to Sinnoh really quick. This gym run felt so fast. Really good discussion, guys. I appreciate the chat. Really good memes. I say good memes. We literally talked about, like, pretty serious stuff. It's like, good memes, guys. Lol. Get a moody Pokemon? I don't know if there's any moody Pokemon in PokeMMO, but that sounds fucking hilarious. There are simple mons like Bibarel. Yeah, I mean they're just gonna be on average, Chris, with any sort of shiny. That makes sense. Hail Room, I like that. I like the name of that already. Hail Trick Room. Currently even training a UU team? Fuck, Marcus, I'm sorry, I dicked on you a little. UU is just a... Dude, we're looking at the other day. Dude, it's crazy how many fucking physical walls are in UU. Why is UU just like 70% walls? Like, I don't play UU. I preface it with like, I don't play UU, so maybe I'm full of shit. Maybe I'm stupid as fuck, but like, what the fuck? Golbat's a wall. Blastoise can go tanky, but probably that's a little disingenuous. Golbat's definitely a wall. Arcanine's usually bulky and usually acts as a wall with Intimidate. Slowbro's a wall. Weezing's a wall. Vaporeon's a wall. Snorlax is pretty much a wall, but can be offensive. You're not just like, yeah. Crobat goes fucking defensive, which blew my mind. People go Impish, Rocky Helmet, Crobat. Wait, it's all walls. Yeah, literally. Fortress, wall. Umbreon, wall. Donphan, wall. Swampert, bulky. Pretty wally, but kind of a bulky setter with Stealth Rocks. Dusclops, hard wall. Gastrodon, wall, but can have some special attack and damage. Bronzong, hard wall. Spirit Tomb, hard wall. Rhyperior, defensive wall that does offensive damage as well. Gigalith, like wall. Druddigon, hard wall. Mandibuzz, wall. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, it's actually like 80% like walls or defensive Pokemon. It's crazy. It's crazy. Trying to find a viable special defense wall is insane. Yeah, they're also all like physical walls. Like, what the fuck? It's so, yeah, that's fucking fair, dude. That's true as fuck. I'll make an NU team next. I can't stand NU at the moment. I tried to queue another game today, and I just it's so unfun. I need to stop. I like barely ever queue. I queue like one game a month in NU just to remind me why I hate it, and then I stop playing. Rhyperior is a cool mon. What's your routine when you start a day PokeMMO? So usually I wake up at like 10 a.m. on average, I wake up at like 10 a.m. on average, and then I usually make a video or two. Right, I start the video making process. I try to make as many videos as possible, and do as much work as possible before I start stream. Then I usually stream at 12, stream for 2 hours, and then I do my gym run when I stream, and do a little bit of payday farming, do a little bit of shiny hunting, and then I end stream. And I'm usually pretty exhausted at that point, so I usually take, like, it depends. Like, usually, I'll just take a breather for, like, 15 minutes, and then I'll start making videos again. So then I'll usually make videos and work until, I want to say 2 to 6. It just depends on the day. 2 to 6 at the moment. And then I will take a 1 to 2 hour break, play some PS2, play some Xbox 360, play some Skyrim, Fallout New Vegas, watch YouTube videos, watch anime, just relax, chill for a sec. And then I will come back to PokeMMO and do a little bit of paydaying or breeding for profit for an hour or two at the end of the day. And then from there I'll pretty much also, once it's like 10 p.m., 10 or like, yeah, 11, I'll kind of relax from there. Not do any more grinding on PokeMMO, kind of play PS2 or watch YouTube and chill. Also, there's a lot of like mixed in answering YouTube comments and checking statistics and stuff in there, and planning stuff, scheduling, making thumbnails. I got distracted. Hopefully that was a good answer. Yo, what's up, Blick? I'm honored, dude. What's up? What's up? Have you played Elden Ring? Yeah. So, unfortunately, you guys are gonna fucking hate me. Unfortunately, someone literally bought me Elden Ring from the stream for me to play it, and I really didn't enjoy it. And I need to try it again. Oh shit, yo! Live stream gift, great content. Dude, thanks, Stallone. Stallone Sylvester. Oh shit, dude, Sylvester Stallone really likes my content. This is the real guy. Thank you, man. I really fucking appreciate it. I was not a huge fan of Elden Ring, unfortunately. Sounds like a chill lifestyle. Honestly, it is, but it isn't. I think I just stress myself out too much. But dude, I'm like way too stressed too often. I'm not gonna lie, stress is a pretty huge impact on my life at the moment, just because I end up working too hard and yeah. And like it's hard for me to not think about work is the issue. Like I try to implement like a mandatory 1 to 2 hour break every day, but the issue is during that break I'm still always checking comments and Discord and analytics, and I'm still like seeing the trends of things and when should I post video. Like I'm still like always doing stuff, and I love what I do. I fucking love Pokemon, and but I do need to. I've been trying to pull back a little bit. Okay, gym run completed. Let's just go straight to payday. I could go battle those 2 rich trainers, but I don't care. Let's go earn some Pokeyen and shiny hunt as well. Get those encounters going up. Get the encounters rolling. Honestly, tempting to go horde or something. Fishing has just been so unbelievably slow encounter wise. It's been nuts. But I feel like I'm gonna get a shiny at around 55k. I don't think I'm gonna go fully dry or whatever. What if I should sell these off? I could sell off these 2 really easily, because these are just like base Kangaskhan price. What's the base price of Kanga at the moment? Oh my god, it's so cheap. What the fuck? That's hilarious. I did not think Kanga would be that cheap. I guess I'll list them just because they'll for sure sell, but that is really cheap. Usually I would not list something at this price because it's like you risked it not selling and just wasting the 1k listing fee. 5 times horde. Part of me wants to like breed for profit or been really interested in the idea of breeding for profit again recently. Dude, I really want to get back to, I really miss those breeding extravaganzas. I really fucking like setting up like a ton of breeds and then going through with them all. I know that shit's so fun, like collecting all the breeds, man. It's so fun. Yo, congratulations, Ricky. It's a huge achievement. Congrats. Greetings from Spain. Yo, what's up, Ray? How you doing? What's up, Peds? Sorry, I missed you for a sec. Over 2 mil for the first time today. Yo, congrats, Strider. Welcome back, dude. Finished building my Starmie. Starmie's a great poke. All right, what is that? Thanks for subscribing, Philip. I really appreciate it. Hopefully the content remains helpful and informative, entertaining, etc., etc. I appreciate the click. Thank you, man. Appreciate subscribing. How do you breed for profit? I guess I could show you. There's a ton of different ways. Usually breeding just makes profit, but it depends. You gotta look for good deals for sure. Let's breed something. What do I want to breed? Someone name any Pokemon, and I'll look for a deal on it and see if we can breed them. It's no promises that I'll breed them, but someone name any Pokemon. Let's get my Chandelure. I need to fucking sell. I need to sell something. Get my shiny Shuckle or something. I need to sell. My boxes are way too full, man. I hate Enu. Should I just sell all my Enu comps? All of them? Fuck, just kidding. But Macho Acrobat. I think Acro, but I forget honestly. What kind of anime you like, Pat? I have my anime list I can link. My anime list is cursed. My anime tastes is pretty cursed. It's pretty trash, is what I'll say. Trash tastes. If you're interested in anime, here's my list. It should be mostly pretty updated. What was the first Pokemon Sid? Hippowdon. That's a good one, honestly. I don't do Hippowdon enough. It's honestly a really good one. Okay, let's do that. Let's breed a Hippowdon for profit. Let's see if we can find something. Cyndaquils are good. I actually checked earlier today. I almost made literally a video about it because I checked and I was like, oh shit, like Cyndaquil margins are pretty good right now. Okay, so let's check Hippo. This one's bold. Let's look for something cheap to start. Lol. Okay, Hippo's harder to get than I realized, which is hilarious. Look at this. Look at this. We found a deal. We're gonna yoink that. See what I did there? See how I like searched these stats, but I left out one stat that's needed? This base stat speed is like irrelevant, right? Should be. Does this thing need edge moves? I hope not. I hope I didn't. No, okay, it doesn't. Definitely doesn't. Okay, so we've got our Hippo. Now we need to breed it with something to get the special defense on it. Let's just grab a 30. Honestly, a 31 will probably be cheap. Let's go. Let's look for this. I can probably find a Ditto like this for pretty cheap. Maybe I'm wrong. 16k? I want to pay 16k? Yeah, I'll pay. Sure. $26, $28, $26, $25, $25. I'll pay the extra 1k for slightly better stats. I don't care. Honestly, I could have gone for... Actually, no. It would have been cheaper to do this. Let's go. We only need one brace for this breed, which is nice. Special defense. Here we go. Here's what our Hippo's looking like. How much money did we spend on this so far? We spent 16k on the Ditto, 1k on the brace, 26k, or 17k. Sorry, 18k on the Ditto, 18k on the Ditto, 28k with brace, and then the Ditto or the Hippo itself was 6k. So 34k so far. 34k. I'm gonna do no the gender. Let's get the ad. Okay, next Pokemon. While we're like, that's how you essentially look for deals. Like, breeding for profit's so good. You just want to look for those deals. Yeah, agreed. Agree with the sprite difference. Make sure you move your flame body Pokemon to the top, like I almost forgot to do. Yeah, what was the second Pokemon named? There was Hippowdon and then Mamoswine. I love Mamoswine. Swinub. So I want this thing to have either 31 attack or speed. So let's look for base defenses. Okay. Nothing looking good there. What if we go... This thing need 31 speed? It kind of does. Kind of does at the 80 tier. 43k naughty. Way more than I want to pay. Oh, wait. What? What? Oh, it's on special attack. Okay. I kind of... This is kind of a bad buy, but honestly, it's still fine. I kind of just fucking panic bought that. I'm not going to lie. So you're going to make mistakes like that. But even so, this mistake is fine. I don't think I even, like... I think I still can make money on this. There's no way this sells. I bought this for fucking 10k. There's no way. Like, even though it's 30, it's male. There's no way. It's field day group, right? There's no way this sells for 10k. There's literally no way. Yeah, there's literally no way. Okay, so make a little flippy flip. Gonna go ahead and list this for 30. Make a little flippy flip while we're looking for some deals. There you go. Look for those. Oh, that was up for 42 minutes. What the fuck? A 2 times 31 for 10k was really listed for 32 minutes. That's or 42 minutes. It's kind of nuts. What a steal. Yeah, that was nuts. That was still up. Someone need dittos. Oh, someone actually sent me. Oh, dude, thanks, man. Okay. Pog. Okay, let's grab this. Let's try to use these dittos as some breeders. So the issue is we need to look for stuff to go with them, which can be a little tough. What was the other Pokemon named? This is a good. I like you guys naming Pokemon and me trying to breed things out of them. So I didn't find a breeder with the Mamoswine, but I did flip something with it. So honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and call that a day. Sorry if that's fucked up. Salamence. Let's check Bagon. So right now, people really care about bulk. People are going like defensive Salamence all day. Just kind of surprising. Let's look for something like this. 20k is not great unless it has like. Let's look for this. Wow, cheapest 23k. Okay. Let's look for 3k. Look at this. 3k. Yoink. And it's female, I think, too. Oh, that's so good. That's a look at this. 3k for this Bagon. 3k for that. That's really good. Yeah, dude, dittos are one of the best things to flip. So 3k for this. This thing has every stat that it needs except for the attacks. And it depends. I don't know if people are going physical or special right now. That's one of the best ways to find good deals. Look up like these stats, because then you can mold these stats and do anything with them, right? Because pretty much every Pokemon likes having defenses and likes having speed. Pretty much every Pokemon, obviously Trick Room's a little different, but like pretty much every Pokemon likes having these stats. So you can look for these. Like these are really, like, look at this. 1500, like I almost want to buy that. I might buy that. One's literally naughty. Like, there's so many good deals here, honestly. I kind of want to snipe some of these, but I'm not sure if I should. Let's go for the Phoebus and the Shroomish. Those are so good. Like, there's just so many good deals. This is fucking Jolly? Are you kidding? What? That's literally, oh my god. This for 1500? Jolly? Are you fucking kidding me? A competitive, I mean, I know competitive sock's not fucking crazy, but honestly, I'm gonna keep that. That's crazy. Like, that's nuts. Preferred nature, missing one stat. Okay, Hippo hatched, came out mild nature, but that's still okay. It came out female, which is good. We could rebreed this now, or we could rebreed it, or let's try to rebreed it. I think rebreeding it's fine here. I don't need the 31 IV because I'm gonna brace that. Let's go 25 in those stats. This is gonna be so cheap to rebreed, honestly. What nature does Hippo want? Let's check really quick. So if you don't know what nature a Pokemon needs, go to statistics and check. Impish is the most important. Impish, careful, Impish is going to be. So let's see if we can find an Impish Mon for cheap. Okay. Let's slowly raise Yeah, let's just buy this Darumaka. So what we're going to do here is we're going to Everstone this Darumaka. We have so many other Pokemon to breed now. We'll get to those in a sec. Everstone the Darumaka. Special Defense Brace the Hippo. And so we spent what? 2K. It was 34K before this addition. I can't believe I remember that, not gonna lie. So 34K, 44K with the brace, plus 5K, so 50K with the Everstone, or 60K with the Everstone. Yeah, so 50K. And then plus the actual cost of the Darumaka, which was 2K. So we've spent 52K so far. That's crazy. 52K to make like this is it. Like after you EV train this and level this is a ready to go, really good competitive Hippo. 52K. 52K. Like that's nuts. You can breed really, really cheap comps and make big, big money. I'm doing Nuzlocke. I don't know what evolution I go for. I have Ivysaur, Butterfree, Snorlax, Ninetales, and Nidoking. I think of Jolteon or Vaporeon, but I don't know. Great. It's a really great question. I could not figure out what evolution I wanted to go for either, man. You have Ninetales, so you have the fire type covered. I think Jolteon's so good, but it's so scary in a Nuzlocke because it's so frail. If you can, I mean, you definitely go Vaporeon or Jolteon, but the question is which one, right? Obviously. I would go Vaporeon and put Ice Beam on it, because Ice ends up being, that's what I thought I would go. If you have enough Pokeyen to get an Ice Beam TM, I would go Vaporeon. Plus you can just put Surf on it for free, which is important in Nuzlocke. Yeah. Scald is nice, but paying the Pokeyen for it in a Nuzlocke usually isn't possible. You prefer Ice. You want that Ice Beam. Like having ice coverage is so fucking important late game against the Elite Four and stuff. At least for me in Kanto it was. For my Nuzlocke. Okay, let's go ahead and let's continue on the breeding process. Also, try to remember to add your egg encounters to your encounter counter, because it won't track for you. So far I've done 2. Well, this will be my second. Let's go ahead and make a breed with this Bagon. I did want to figure out, does Bagon go special attacking or physical? I know it just goes mostly defensive at the moment, but let's see. Where's Salamence? Did I skip it? I'm blind. Where's Salamence? I think I just didn't go far enough. Yeah, okay, so bold. Okay, so bold. So they're going special. You can go adamant, but most people go bold, intimidate, rocky helmet, bulky. Okay, so I want. Okay, so I can actually make this work. So what I'm gonna do is, this is gonna be really interesting. This thing's female as well. Okay, perfect. So what I'm gonna do here, what can I brace or carry over from this? Probably the HP. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do 25, 25, 25, 25. A group. Dragon male, because Magikarps will be cheap. Magikarps will be cheap here, and I want to look for something bold if possible. I'm gonna specifically change the nature to look for bold. Ooh, nothing even close to being a good price. Okay. Adamant. This is tough. Let's check Dittos. Nothing great there. Nothing great there, unfortunately. A lot of good breeders. A lot of really, really good cheap breeders to like randomly roll nature. A lot of good Dittos here. Let's check for nature bold. Nope, nothing. Okay, that's only understandable. Only understandable. Is there anything else I can lower or change? Let's change these to this to 20 just to see if we can get more options. Nope. Okay, let's try the dragon male thing again with this option. Nope. Okay. It's getting tough, not gonna lie. My best bet might just be to try to randomly roll nature or something. Wait, what was the other? What was the other good natures? Let's check. The other one was naive, but at that point you're going like offensive, and this is not going to be an offensive one. You're like mixed offensive at that point. I could try to just add the issue is I can high roll the special attack and I don't need to rebreed it, or I could just go for the offensive one. Up to arrows sync, does it matter what kind of Ditto I breed with it? What do you mean? I don't understand. What's your end goal, Jayburn? I don't know what you mean by that, unfortunately. Everyone's just wanted any team with Zam and Cruel. That's a very complicated question. I would hit up competitive help. Sorry, I don't have the brain power to answer that right now. That's on me. What's up, Danny boy? How you doing? How you doing? You have a berry guide? One of the few guides I don't have is actually a berry guide, but there are a ton of other YouTube channels and forum posts that have berry guides, so there are berry guides out there. I appreciate you asking me, though. Hippo Hatch came out impish, came out perfect. You can sell that. I'm really curious what I should breed this Bagon with. It's actually really interesting. As money making, yeah, people have guides for that. This Bagon's so good, but I want it to be a cheap breed. I bought this Bagon for like 6K or some shit, if you remember. It was really cheap. I could try not here. I'm trying to carry over this stat. I don't know why I'm not trying other stuff. I should be trying other stuff here. Check bold with this. Check. Here we go. 3K for that. 21, 23. What are the stat differences here? 26, 26, 27, 26, 28, 28, 23. 5K one is a little better. I could high roll attack here, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, let's go this. Okay, so 5K for the Magikarp. 5K for the Everstone. 10K there, and then like 6K or whatever for the Bagon, whatever it was. Now we're going to brace the speed. It's 10K. So what's the price check on that? 16K or so plus 26K. 26K is what I've spent on this Bagon breed. This Bagon breed is going to come out looking like this, and I spent 26K on it. The only bad thing that could happen here is if this special attack low rolls, that puts me in a really bad position. But 26K for like a competitive Salamence. Not too fucking shabby. You got mail? I know, I always got mail. I always got mail. Okay, let's go sell the Hippo. A lot of stuff to keep track of, guys. I appreciate the patience. No subject. Hog. We'll see what I can do with this. I have so many breeders in my mailboxes. Smiley face. Okay, I could do something with this. Thank you. Yeah, all these guys that I just purchased. I'm gonna breed those first. We'll figure out what I'm doing with all this stuff. Okay. Let's sell the Hippo. Let's sell the Hippo. So this Hippo is bomb. I spent 52K on this. I can't believe I remember. I never remember that shit. But yeah, I spent 52K on this. Let's get a price check. Are you fucking kidding me? No fucking way. Like, that's so much. Obviously, mine's not worth that much, but holy fuck. Like, 52K on this. This is so expensive. Dude, Hippos are so expensive. I'm gonna try to sell mine for like 100K or something, I think. Maybe 110. There's just nothing like it on the GT. Like, there's nothing like comparable. Let's try 110. A UT Hippo. Spent 52K on the breed. Yeah, I fully agree, Billy. I would love a transaction log on the GTL, for sure, for sure. Where's the Windows Cal carry? True. The biggest issue with the stream right now. Okay, let's pick up these other Pokemon that I bought. So I got this, what are these fucking socks? I got this Phoebus. Phoebus. Gentle nature is shit, but the IVs are really, really good. All I need to do is breed on the special attack stat. Probably just gonna randomly roll the probably just gonna randomly roll the what's it called? Excuse me. Sorry about that. One has Mystic Water. One of them has Mystic Water, which has Rain Dance and Water Spout. One of them has Choice Specs, which is just Water Spout. Those are the 2 different Blastoises you need. Let me figure out how I want to do this. Let's try this. Super cheap. Super cheap, Ditto. I don't know which is better, honestly. I think this one, I guess. But like it's because the defenses are more important than the speed, but honestly. Okay, so got this Ditto for 6k. Spent 1,500 Pokeyen on that that Phoebus, if you remember correctly. So we're spending here. This is fried my brain. It's really tough to, like, breeding for profit's really fucking good. Really, really good Pokeyen per hour. But dude, it's mentally taxing. You have to like keep track of so much shit. So I spent 20k on braces, literally 1,500 for the Phoebus. We're at like 28k spent. Like the Pokemon were literally, the Pokemon together were like 8k. Fucking absurd. 28k spent on this. Look at this, 28k. I'm gonna randomly roll nature, so we might not be done the breed yet. I probably should go female. If I wanted to rebreed after, I would go female, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Because I'm probably not gonna rebreed after, is my goal. Let's go ahead and grab this Shroomish. So people fucking need Breloom, like all the time, right? Like Brelooms are a really big deal. Everybody needs a catching Breloom. So I'm gonna breed attack on this. I'm gonna try to keep, I really would like to try to keep the nature if possible. Naughty nature isn't great, but it's fairy plant I might be able to find. This will be kind of an expensive breed. Yeah, it's honestly a lot more than I. What about your 20s and defenses? Let's sort by Plant Fairy. Okay, 48k there. Okay, the cheapest one's this Hoppip. 2 times 31 though. I could roll, I guess. Do I want to risk a weird roll like that? Honestly, maybe. Let's check for Ditto now. 66k is the cheapest one. It's pretty expensive. That makes sense. I could just flip this Shroomish. Or I could not go. I could not worry about the nature. And it would be a lot cheaper to try to randomly roll the nature. It's a little tough. Let's lower the HP to 20. 22k. A huge difference in price there. This is 30. Yeah, let's go with this. Honestly, I think. Let's take it a little slower. I think I'm going too fast. Good plants. 'Make sure I'm on mail for the. Drop the speed. That's pretty... 22k Hoppip's looking like my best bet. Check Fairy. Check Ditto. $30k. Yeah, I think that's the best. I think that's the best buy. We'll go for it. So now I'm going to Everstone Shroomish. Kind of expensive to get this Hoppip, but I think it's worth it here. attack. I actually already have an attack brace that I bought off the GTL for like 9,500. If I ever see braces that are under 1,000 or under 10,000, sorry, under 10,000 Pokeyen, I always try to pick them up because I'm always gonna use them. Like I'm always gonna come back and use them. What are you looking for? Right now, I'm showing people how to breed for profit. I'm not looking for anything specifically. Or if I'm looking for something specific, it's very specific to the actual Pokemon I'm breeding. So we have 2 eggs hatching there. Bagon. The Bagon hatched. It came out bold. We did. Oh, that's so unlucky. That's okay. It's okay. We can still fix it since it did come out female, which is honestly kind of lucky, I guess. But we did low roll the special attack, which literally means we have to rebreed this again, which sucks because we shouldn't have had to. So it is unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? But since we have to rebreed it anyway, we can now just look for a 31 IV. We can breed 31 on it. 5k. I don't even need to check the stats. I'm just buying that. That's so good. So this breed is going to be perfect now. Oh no, I'm so stupid. Wait, no, maybe it's fine. No, I fucked up. Oh, I have to Everstone. Oh, I'm so bad. So, oh, I see, I made a mistake. So the reason I did this, I made a mistake. I'll show you guys. So I went, I was planning on defense bracing the Bagon. So I looked for a Pokemon that didn't need the defense IV. But the issue is, I need the nature. So now I have to like essentially roll the IV, I think. Or I could sell it back and look for something else. What's more important, nature or IVs? I have a video on that if you Google, I think if you literally Google what's more important, nature or IVs, I think the video comes up, which is pretty funny. I'm going to see what this looks like. What was the main stats? I'm going to see what this looks like what the roll is like on this. I might not go through with this breed. This hatched. Came out careful, which is not good, unfortunately, but that's okay. I can sell it. There's a decent chance I don't go through. I guess 20, honestly. I could high roll. Do you want to risk this? 20 is just so low. Just look for another breeder. It's pretty lazy. I bought the Magikarp for 5k. I'm going to look for another breeder before breeding that, as much as I want to just get it out of the way. Actually, fuck it. I think right now just committing more breeds is fine. I don't need maximum profits. I just want to save time. I'm fine with this. If it low rolls defense, that really sucks. If it medium rolls, that's okay. If it high rolls, that's incredible. Let's sell this Phoebus. I'm really surprised at like how many cheap Phoebus I find on the GTL. So we're gonna search like this. 75k. Look at that. Look at that. I forget how much we spent on this, but I know it was less than 75k. Pretty sure it was really cheap. Mine's male as well, so honestly I could just search by like egg group as like an egg group breeder, but it's probably not going to be as expensive. Dragon, male. Oh yeah, definitely not. What about if we actually bump this to these correct numbers? But like, will it really sell for that? This one's modest. Okay, let's sell it for 70k. Ooh, a Skull Fossil for 6k. Yoink, I'll take that. Try to stock up on Skull Fossils when I can, when they're like under 6,500 or so. Making immense. I'm breeding for profit. Risk it for the stream. True. On the Bagon. True. I have one other Pokemon I still need to breed. This sock. I actually fucking love this. I might keep this as an NU comp, even though I literally don't play the tier, but like this is like preferred nature. Like these stats are all there. Like it's so good. Also a humanoid breeder. I could straight up just flip this for I bought this for 1,500. If you didn't see, so fucking cheap. The issue is I need a Ditto. Actually, I probably just resell it, honestly. I'm probably just gonna flip it, which is really sad, because this is gonna be so expensive otherwise. Like buying a Ditto for this price would be so expensive, I feel like. If I actually wanted a good Ditto for it, it'd look something like this. 66k. I'm just gonna flip it, I think. Let's go ahead and Egg group, humanoid. I'm pretty sure it's humanoid, which is like a really good egg group. Yeah. 25, 25, 25, 25. Lowest on that already. Let's check male, and then we'll change to Jolly Nature, which is really relevant here. Nature. Bang, bang, bang. Now this is obviously a ready Pokemon. I probably could sell this for like 60k, 50, 40 to 60k. I think that's gonna be my best bet, as opposed to, yeah, let's go for it. It's just so good. I think 44. It'll be the perfect breeder for someone. Shroomish is done. Were we rolling something on this Shroomish? I don't remember. I feel like we were rolling something that was important, but I think it came out well. This came out really fucking well, actually. Yeah, this Shroomish came out really, really nice. Fuck. I'm trying to quote something there, but okay, let's go ahead and Rotom Wash, Boulder, Calm are best. Yeah. Sorry if I'm missing chats, guys. There's a lot of focus that goes into this for sure. And a Magnezone. I love Magnezone. I could try to. I could honestly, yeah. I'll check mag breeds. Okay, let's check the cheapest one. I mean, 130. What about one with like a relevant nature? Timid, hasty. Hasty's like kind of relevant. Adamant, 250. I think I sell this for like 180k. No, not that much. Or 150 on it. 140, 150. Actually, I'll just undercut this one. Yeah, fuck it. As nature. It's a really good deal, honestly. So 130, 8. So much profit on this. So much profit on it, and it's a good deal for someone. I feel like I literally like double my money on like every breed for profit. Like if I spend 60k to make it, I make like 120. He's building OU team? No, I'm breeding for profit. Fuck, are you kidding me? Okay, this Bagon is cursed. I've literally low rolled the most important stat on this Bagon twice in a row. That's fucking nuts. That's okay. We've had a lot of good luck in other areas, so you honestly can't be too mad. But damn, really unfortunate. Damn. That sucks. Like, this is gonna be so expensive for a breeder like this. Yeah, fuck that. What about... Really? That expensive? Okay, let's check Dittos. I think Dittos will be cheaper. Yeah, 45k. These are pretty low, but honestly, fuck it. I'll yoink that, and that'll guarantee us a good breed. This Bagon ended up costing me a lot more than I wanted it to. I got pretty cucked here, unfortunately. Yeah, it happens. Like, bad luck like that just happened. I need to talk about Everstones. It'll come out 2 times 31 and really good. Bold nature and everything. Okay, it'll come out good. How much profit was the Shroomish? I think I spent... The expensive thing was the... I'm trying to think. I Everstoned... The Shroomish was given to me, right? So I didn't spend any money on that. So it was mailed to me. But I'd mark it at like 5 to 10k. Or no, I bought the Shroomish. No, I bought the Shroomish. Yeah, I bought it for less than... I bought it for like 2k. Or like it was under 5k. So we'll say... I'll up it and say 5k for the Shroomish. 5k for Shroomish, 5k for Everstone, 10k. There was definitely one brace involved, so 20k. And then the hop-up was 22k. So around 42 to 45k. And I sold it for I'm going to sell it for 140. Breeding for profit's nuts. But it's a lot of work. Really intensive. A lot of focus. Etc, etc. And it just evens out the economy. If everyone is if everyone's catching Pokemon to make money and no one's breeding, then breeding becomes more profitable. But if everyone's breeding for profit and no one's catching things, then catching becomes more profitable. So it's just like it obviously just evens out. Yeah, breed for profit's pretty nuts. Think if I made a side, I already have the Vaporeon. I like to go to the Jolteon because I used to have Gyarados, but I didn't know that Gyarados Kadabra had Shockwave. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that's so sad. Fuck, losing your Gyarados to a fucking Kadabra Shockwave. That's pretty lame, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, Bilal. That's super unfortunate in a Nuzlocke. Picked up a Hoodoo for Shigs. Okay, what was I doing? For Shigs is so funny. It's a great fucking phrase. Doing it for Shigs. Shigs and giggles. It's a good meme. This is Will. He is free. Will. Fuck. Okay. Why is that so funny? This is a cute meme. I appreciate it. Will. Now we have a Will smiley face. Okay. What am I breeding next? Someone said something in chat, but I forget. Or someone had like a good recommendation. Magnezone. Magnezone / Magnemite. You can usually find really good mag deals. I appreciate it, waifu. You can really often find like really good Magnemite deals or Magnezone deals or whatever it may be. Let's do this. Maybe this, I don't know. 14.5. Ooh. Oh yeah, we'll pick that up. Yoink. 14.5 for that. We'll take it. I kind of want to keep the Rash Nature on it as well, honestly, if possible. Not terrible. I need more Everstones. Let me stock up. I'll just buy 25. Yeah, that's fine. We're still at a little over 17. I can't believe we're still at... We've spent a lot, like a decent amount of Pokeyen this episode. Or this episode, lol, this stream. I can't believe we're still over... This is a really good deal. Oh, I'll just flip that if no one... Yeah, I was probably... Okay. Can't believe no one didn't buy that. Can't believe no one had bought that yet. I definitely should be able to flip this. 31 HP. Humanoid. Man, just this alone. I bought it for 3K. That alone I flipped for a little bit of profit, but with the other stats. Yeah, so I still flip for around 8K or so. 15K if I wait. I could go 50. I could go this. Bought it for 3K. I'll make like 11K off it after listing fee. Your top pick for a starter for each region? My top picks are definitely different than like what the best. I guess like what the best Pokemon is or what the best starter is for each region is different from my. Cause I like to pick my favorites. Like I picked Sceptile even though it's not that good, and I pick yeah, the fun stuff. I will say Squirtle is the best. Are you asking like what's the best like if you're asking like what's the best Pokemon for storyline play in general, it's the Moxie Pokemon. So Crocodile and Scrafty with Moxie are the best. Definitely opinion based. Yeah, I think Crocodile with Moxie just mows through a lot of storylines and everything. If you guys are enjoying the stream, it does help out a ton to click the like button. I know it's lame to remind you guys, but it just helps me out a ton if you guys are enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, feel free to dislike it as well. Also consider subscribing to the channel if you do want to see daily PokeMMO content. I upload usually 2 pieces of content every day, but I'll be cutting back a little bit to only 1 piece of content a day. I know. Only 1 piece of PokeMMO content a day? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Blasphemy. Unsubscribing. I know. Feel free to unsubscribe. I understand the anger. It's totally validated. It makes sense. Okay, let me go ahead and but I appreciate any support, guys. If you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, my PayPal link and stuff is down below as well. Obviously only do that if you can spare a couple bucks and just want to say thanks. Don't ever do it if you're deciding between eating Chipotle for your next meal or giving back to me. Go get a nice burrito, king. Okay, let me go ahead and this is gonna be a weird thing to price check is the issue. This is gonna be a weird thing to price check. Wow, even this is really high. I mean, that's why. I might have to like eyeball this. Unsubscribed, unsubbed, heart emoji. Fuck, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Love you guys. This is a tough one. Completely unwatchable now. Fuck, true. I think his channel is just really fallen off the table now that he's only doing 12 videos a week as opposed to 14. I just can't really support that kind of content anymore. Okay, let me yeah, I mean, being afraid of every new trainer is a good thing in a Nuzlocke because it's in PokeMMO, man, because you never know what the fuck they're gonna do. Yeah, Poliwag spamming Blizzard, like exactly, like that shit's terrifying. Dude, I don't know. This Bagon's gonna be so weird to price. Ugh. How the fuck do I price this? What the fuck? What if I just do this? Really? 150? I guess, okay, do we see some differing stats? I think what are the natures on these? Are these bad natures? Yo, what's up? I think appreciate you subscribing, Bilal. What's up? What's up? Thank you, thank you. I think 120k. I think 120 is fair. It's gonna be weird for people to find, though, I think. Okay, back to this Magnemite breed that I want to try. So the issue with Magnemites and stuff like that, you have to find a breeder that is either also a Magnemite or a Ditto, so they can be a little weird, but... should we try to go for the 31 special attack? I think we I kind of want to keep the rash nature, but I think we should randomly roll it, honestly. I think it's better to randomly roll. 23k is the minimum here, which is pretty expensive. Is there a mag for cheaper? Probably not. I'd be really surprised. Yeah. Ditto. Let's try 25 plus HP. 30k, really? Whew. Ooh, oh, 6k. Wait, what? Wait, what did I? Oh, okay, because okay, yeah, that doesn't count. I was like, what the fuck? That has to be 20 plus. Okay. 23k is the cheapest. This one is 21, 28, 20. Guess I just go for that. I want to pay a little more for like better IVs. One's 30k, which is a bit more, but it's not really better stats. I'll get the cheap one. Or let's do a little. Okay, yeah, let's get the 23k one. Kind of expensive. I don't like paying that much for a 1x 31 Ditto with other stats, but okay, so we're gonna grab a special attack brace and a speed brace. Check mail. I will in a sec. How bad is no stats nature? They're not as bad as hurtful natures, obviously, but like nature's really fucking important. Like I can't stress enough, like it's so much better to have, like I have a video talking about it. I recommend checking it out. Like yeah, if you Google it, it should come up. Like what's better, nature or IVs, or like how much more important is nature versus IVs or whatever. I can find it if you can't find it. But like essentially what I did was I calculated Scrafty, high jump kicking another Scrafty, and one of them had 5 attack IV but was adamant nature, and the other was neutral nature with 31 attack IV, and the one with 5 attack IV did more damage. That's how fucking important nature is. Like it's absurd. Like you'd rather have a Pokemon with a 15 IV stat and correct nature than one with 31 IV and wrong nature. Statistically. Okay, let's it was absurd. Like nature is so important. People don't prioritize it enough. Timid Alakazam. I wonder if it's worth to try to breed some Alakazams since it's super popular right now in NU. I'm gonna take a quick restroom break, I think. Me like thinking it over. Should I? Question mark? Either that or just kill the stream. But I think I'm gonna quick restroom break. Quick restroom break. I'll be right back. We're gonna do some more stuff. Maybe we'll get to shiny hunting Dratini. I should fix my counter though, because I've definitely done like at least 5 eggs. I don't remember how many exactly, but I'll up it by 5. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. Super quick restroom break. Take a stretch. Grab a water. use the restroom, etc., etc. Be healthy-ish while sitting in your chair all day playing PokeMMO. I'll be right back. Don't go too far or run a mile, whatever you want to do. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm going to run ads just because I'm going to be AFK anyway. If you guys want to ad block, I encourage you to. Not a big deal. I'll be right back. All right, okay, I'm back, boys. What's up, what's up? I actually got a notification on my phone while I was in the bathroom that my copy of SSX Tricky on Game Boy Advance complete in box has arrived. So, that's kind of cool. Pretty happy. I don't know, I'm pretty happy. I don't know. It's cool. Another SSX Tricky piece added to the collection. I'm a huge fan. If you hang out my stream, you've probably heard me talk about it. I love SSX Tricky. I've done some speed runs of it. I hold a couple, like, rank 2, rank 3 records, but nothing, no rank 1, because person who has all the ranked ones, there's someone who has like all the ranked ones in Tricky, and like, or like the whole SSX like career, or not career, the whole franchise. He's so fucking good. Like, he's like the best. He's just so good. I don't know how to explain it. He's so much better than everyone else. It's crazy at SSX. Okay, the Magnemite hatched. He came out impish, which is bad. Lol. I was like thinking for a second. I was like, it's not bad right now, but it is. Okay, let's sell this. Let someone else rebreed it. Should still be able to sell it for a lot of Pokeyen. Check like this. Wow, not gonna sell it for that much. It's obviously way too expensive. I'll probably sell it for like 100K. Feels like a lot, but I mean, not really. Not really. Honestly, maybe even 120, which feels absurd. Let's go 100K. I think 100K is a fair deal. How much did I spend on this breed? I'm trying to think. What did I buy? I bought that Ditto for 23K. 23K for the Ditto, 15K for the Magnemite, and then double braces. So 20K, 15K, 35K, and then I spent a lot on this breed. 50 something, like 50K. It's like 35 plus 23. 68K. Is that true? 68? Probably can sell this for a little more. No, I think 100. I think 100K is. I think 100K is fair. Ooh, this is kind of cheap. If I'm not mistaken. 1.35 for a donator status 7-day. Actually, no. I guess they're going out. What's RP at right now? That feels cheap. No, it's at a normal price. Okay, that's crazy. What nature would Petrowski be? Brave, because I'm slow. I like brave. The real ant like lonely. How fucked would that be? Damn. Why are they too lonely? They're trying to tell me something. Hasty. Hasty's a cool one to be. Fast. Zoom in. Okay. Let's go ahead and figure out what I'm doing. Do I have any more Pokemon? Actually, I know Empoleon just got moved up to. This is a good Empoleon breeder, I think, right? I'm gonna buy that. I spent 2K on this Prinplup. Empoleon's special, right? I'm pretty sure it goes special. I need to use the Dittos. Oh shit, that's a nice ass Ditto. That's a nice ass Ditto. I need to use the stuff you guys are sending me. Your content's fast? Yeah, that is. I do talk fast. Empoleon's special, correct? Yeah, definitely. So this is a really good buy. I'm pretty happy with this. This for 2K? Pretty bomb. Let's check what I think it's been getting use in OU now, correct? Because it got access to Roost recently, so it's been a lot better. Yeah, dude, 55 win rate is crazy. Leftovers, calm. So they go special, scald, stuff like that. Okay, everyone, literally everyone goes calm. So I definitely want calm nature on this thing. You probably still need speed to some extent, I assume. What's the base stat speed on Empoleon? Empoleon's a very cool looking Pokemon. I really do like it nowadays. I didn't like it that much growing up. 60 base stat speed. You probably still want some speed on it. Honestly though, dude, I could literally see, actually, like I could see this selling as like a UT. I almost don't want to breed this. It's like, this could be a trick room. Can I just fucking flip this? Probably, I don't know if there's enough stats to flip. Maybe. Wow. 20K there. Looking for middle evolution mons for good deals is actually fucking genius, because no one searches for Prinplup, right? Everyone always searches for either Piplup or Empoleon. No one searches for Monferno when looking for a base Chimchar breeder. They search for Chimchar or Infernape. So looking for middle evolutions is actually genius. I think Empoleon might be the only one. I can't think of another. The closest comparison's like Relicanth, I guess, which is rock water, but I can't think of anything. Rieza. Okay, let's go for the let's breed it. I think it's worth. Let's breed speed onto it or something. Is it really worth? Honestly, it might just be better to sell as is, but nah, because no one's gonna find it as a Prinplup. Okay. Go for 31 speed, 25 there, 25 here, 20 here. And I need a Ditto for it. 15K? I think I'm gonna yoink it. I think I'm gonna yoink, guys. Not the best price, but not bad. So I need double braces, I need defense and speed. The shiny Piplup about to go crazy. I'm just saying. I'll just call it. No biggie. No biggie on the shiny Piplup. I should be breeding stuff that I would like to get shiny for sure. And just gone. Let me breed these literal Kangas that I just have sitting in my boxes that I caught from a swarm. This one's close to being comp. Let's it's Adamant Nature, which is super good. Go for the speed. It's Monster Field, I think, right? Just Monster. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, let's how do I want to search for this? Like this? A group monster. Probably not. I need to switch something up here. Also go 20 on this just to see more options. Go 20 on that as well and up it. I almost want to just go this to a high roll and then brace the. No, I need to Everstone the nature. Don't let me forget that. Okay, don't let me forget. I need to Everstone the nature. The issue is I'm not training up defense here. I'm not EV training. I'm not getting defense on it. So much more expensive. 12k for that Cubone's pretty good though. Not pretty good, it's like okay. We'll buy the Cubone. We'll go for the Cubone play, and then we will Everstone the Kanga. Buy the Speed Brace. Speed Brace the Cubone. Have this breed go through. I want to breed a Tauros, man. Taurus or Tauros? I don't fucking know what it's called. That is a really expensive. It's really expensive to breed up like a 5x30. Someone asked me the other day, and I always forget about it until someone brings it up to me. But it's really, really expensive to breed like a 4x31 or like a 5x31 Taurus, because Tauros. I'm pretty sure. It's really Tauros. It's really expensive because Tauros is a male-only species, so you have to breed it with Dittos. So to breed a 5x31 Tauros, you have to breed it with a 4x31 Ditto, which is disgustingly expensive, right? Are you gonna be breeding IRL? Hopefully not. We do everything to avoid that. Fuck. I'm breeding for shiny or PvP. Right now I'm breeding for money. Great question. Also, something would be cool water steel. Dude, fucking true. Honestly, true as fuck, Marcus. What's up, Macho? Sorry I'm not paying. Okay, I'm gonna actively put an effort to pay more attention to chat. So ask me more questions and it'll make me focus. I appreciate it, guys. Fuck, I love the advertisements suck. Okay, let's breed this other Kanga. We'll go from there. So what does this need? Special defense and speed. Impish nature actually can work on this, but I don't want to go for that. Let's go egg group monster 25 plus speed, and we'll just roll it up. We'll roll that up. We'll go for this, and I think I'll brace the HP here and then go this. I'm not seeing shit for this. What can I lower here? I guess defense. That lowered the price enormously. I think I just grabbed the Whismur or the Lickitung. Which one's better? I think the Whismur. Let's grab it really quick. That's fine. 8k for that. This is going to give me... We're bracing the special defense. Then bracing the HP on the Kanga, I believe. How does EV trained timid so much? I mean, if you're asking how well they sell really well. Those should sell really well. Those are pretty good PVM demons. Probably don't get enough love. The Piplup hatched. Let's see if it's shiny like I called. Nope. Unbelievable. Wow. Can you guys believe this? Not shiny. Never lucky. Shake my head. Baby rage. Let's go ahead and breed this. I'm gonna go ahead and add 3 encounters to my encounter counter because that's what that breed will make. The Piplup, the double Kanga. Put me to 52,210 encounters dry. Not too shabby. Let's sell the Piplup. Now that it's a little Pip boy. I'm out female too, which is actually pretty nice. They get rolled pretty well as well. Let's do this. 25, 25. I'm not gonna do the 31 speed. I'm just gonna do it like this to get a real number. Piplup. Cheapest one is 195. What the fuck? That's so expensive. I mean, I'll go like it feels like a crime to go anything more than 120 on this, or even like 100k. Why are these so expensive? Are they really in this high of a demand? That's absurd. That's actually absurd. Are they really in that high of a demand? That's crazy. It feels like a fucking crime to list this thing for this much. Literally feels like I'm committing a crime. This feels so expensive, but I feel like there's just in such high demand. Plus it's female, which is important. Advise running Garchomp, Fairthorn, Scizor, Starmie, Cloyster, Whimsicott, and G. Watch out. Whimsicott? Are you playing doubles or singles? I would not run. Whimsicott in singles is unusable. Especially in OU. I think Whimsicott's terrible. I assume that's doubles. And I'm not the best doubles player. I'd hit up competitive help in my Discord. Unfortunately. Don't know how to have it on my keyboard? Fuck. I respect it. And try Pelipper. Pelipper can work on that team. But I feel like you might, at that point, you might as well just slot in Kingdra. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I'd probably switch out Cloyster and Whimsicott and go Pelipper Kingdra, I guess. I don't like going. I keep seeing this though. Don't go Ferrothorn and Scizor on the same team. I keep seeing this. I don't know why people keep doing this. It's like really common too. Like everyone does that shit. Sorry, I feel like I don't mean to be too mean to you, Danny. I'm surprised how often I see that. Like even if you're a rain team, going double like 4 times weakness to fire, if you lose your Pelipper, you just lose the game. Like you're at such a disadvantage. Unless, like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the... Yeah. I don't like going Ferrothorn. I think Ferrothorn and Scizor on the same team is just always bad. Yo, what's up, Jolteon? I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Singles? I just like Whims. Fair enough, dude. And more power to you. Like, I think, I do encourage that. So I respect that a ton. Even if Whims is, like... I think it's tough because I think Whims is like maybe one of the worst singles Pokemon possible. It's so bad. But if you like it a lot, I respect you trying to run it. I'm all about that. How efficient is the method of money making compared to others? I only know gym runs and paid at the moment. I mean, you kind of have to watch, I guess, to get a feel for it. It's really mentally taxing, is what I'd say. This came out really nice. Breeding is really good money, but it's really taxing. And mentally, it's really exhausting. You have to wait a while for stuff to sell. You really have to just like go back in the VOD and see how much money I've made. I've probably made over 200K in this hour. And that was like with a restroom break, with like chilling a little bit. I was straight up just like taking suggestions from chat and everything. Donor status tickets. I actually have a video talking about that, so I shouldn't explain it on stream. Yeah, if you just Google, is donor status worth it? A video should come up, Macho. Or not Macho. Suck. I'm sorry. Macho was after. Wouldn't Chandelure also be a good pick for a Scizor? Burst Scizor? I mean, yeah. I love Chandelure. Chandelure is criminally underused in OU, in my opinion. Especially in, like, Sun teams. Holy fuck, you can really... Like, Chandelure really adds a slot in. Let me try to find a price for this Kanga. This thing's adamant too, so it has nature, which is really important. But it's missing the defense IV. This is literally like so comparable to mine. But it's moveset. And EV trained. Fuck. This is so cheap. I almost want to buy this Kanga just to flip it. And then list mine. For like that price. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's like a done Kanga. $125 on it, and then we'll do Wait, what did I just do? Wait, what happened? Wait, what? Oh, I was like, where the fuck did this Kanga come from? It's the other one that I bred. I was like, did I buy another Kanga on accident? I was like, what the fuck? What happened? Okay, that was a good meme. It's a good ass Kanga. Mine will go for 70, 80K? 65? His is moveset and everything, which is a big deal. Moveset, EV train, it's like done, ready to go. I think 60. Not 600. This Kanga. Hasty, 25 plus, 20 plus for the most part. 25, 20 plus. Maybe just the same price as the other one. Let them pick which one they want that's better. Because they're pretty comparable. One does just need to be red bred for nature. Let's go like 65 on this one, I guess. I feel like they're so comparable. Let's go 60 on both. I feel like they're like the same boy. Okay, let's see what we can work with. Got my boy Will chilling there. Gotta go. Yo, peace, Rieza. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you popping in and hanging out. You were cool. You were cool. 9.2k Leppas? Dude, that's so fucking many. That's such a flex, Macho. I want to build my Leppa stack. That's fucking awesome. What do you got? Money farming with Payday plus Pickup plus Covet Munchlax or on Undella Bay? I really like doing Pickup Payday at Dratini, the Dratini spot at Dragon Spiral Tower. I have a video that just like 2 days ago on that. I don't think doing like Pickup Payday as like your main money making method is good. There's just too many other that are like way better. Payday is still decent, but like you should be doing Payday is a good thing if you're like also shiny hunting. So like the reason why Dragon Spiral Tower Payday is good is because you're also shiny hunting for at the best, literally at the best hunting spot in the game for Dratini. So it's like that's why that spot specifically is so good. Put any FPS pet other than Overwatch? Other than Overwatch, no. I'm pretty bad at FPSs. Besides, like, back in the day when I used to play Call of Duty on console. But other than Overwatch, I don't play, like, many PC FPSs or, like, any FPSs in general. Besides, like, I guess some storyline stuff. Like, I love Bulletstorm. Bulletstorm is one of my favorite FPS, like, storyline games of all time. Super fun game. Mechanically, just feels so enjoyable. Okay, does anybody have a, I might breed this. Does anybody have any recommendations on what Pokemon they would like to see me breed next? I think that's like a really fun, interactive meme. What Pokemon do you guys want to see me breed? Let me know. I'm going to breed this Nidoking really quick. I don't know if this was this wasn't that good of a deal, honestly. Looking back, I'll say it. This wasn't that good. It's male as well, so I have to get a Ditto. This was not that good, I'll be honest. This was not that good. So what I could do, like, I could take this Nidoking since it's male and breed it into something that isn't Nidoking. I think that's actually going to be my best bet. Let's go female monster and look for an actually good Pokemon. Honestly, the issue is I have so many things in the Kanga economy right now, but I could buy this Kanga and make it a perfect comp essentially. But it'd be missing special defense. Honestly, no. Okay, that's whatever. Let's lower this. Lower this. Really? That's it? Damn. Okay, what about field aid group? Any cool shit? Why is everything so expensive? It's 1 times 31. Are you kidding? It's so weird. How much was the Ditto? Maybe I should just go Nidoking. Honestly, fuck it. We want to make another Kanga, really? Okay, let's try the Ditto market, because that's crazy. What the fuck? 42k. I could pay 42k and make it a Nidoking, or 50 make it a Kangaskhan. Just make it a Nidoking. Like, there's no reason to. Yeah, it's so weird. This is really. I just paid so much. I probably should have just flipped this. This is a bad buy. This is a bad breed. I got sucked into this. Do not do it. This is a mistake. Do not do what I just did. I probably will make very little money, if not lose money on this breed. Spending 40k on that Ditto was way too much for a 1 times 31 Ditto with those stats. And I'm not even going to be able to pass this. Oh, and it's coming out fucking mystery. I forgot about this. Because I guess you have to pay for the thing. Wait, why is this not my OT? Is it just because it's mystery? That's so funny that it shows mystery OT. This should be my OT. I'm going to pay for it. You have to pay for it to come out mail. I really fucked up here. This was not a good breed. I probably spent like the brace, 20k with the brace and there's just 18k there, plus the Everstone, 23k, plus the Ditto, plus 40k, so 65k, plus the... I spent 70k on this. This is not worth. Absolutely not. This is a bad breed. That's okay. You make mistakes, though. Please do... What was the first... Okay, please do Gibble. Okay, Gibble was the first one said. Check Gibble. Just now listed. Let's check. Classic. 40k for this isn't... That's pretty bad. $5k for this. Oh yeah, that's our base. We'll yoink that. That's our base. That's our base. Okay, grab that. Need a Ditto for this. Need 31 attack. This is gonna be a weird Garchomp. Because it's not going to be a choice Scarfer, I think, because we're not going to be able to get the 31 speed on it. Why is this so expensive? Fuck off. Okay. Oh, okay, perfect. That's actually so good. Now I can... Perfect. Brace the HP, brace the attack. Okay, so I spent 20k on braces, 20k on braces, 12k for the Ditto, so it's 32k. 32k there, and then the Gibble was 5k, so 37k spent into this. 37k. Look at this. It's random roll nature, but 37k for this Gibble is really good. Finding less good deals later on, but that's okay. Breed me a Pelipper? No, no thanks, sorry. Unless you want to pay the price I marked, but that's kind of fucked up. But Doof? You know what? Part of me wants to for the meme, because I love competitive Bibarel, but I've actually, like, sat on comp Bibarels on the GTL for, like, the longest. Like, those are the comps, for whatever reason, Bibarels is that, Bibarel, and I love him, but, like, people fucking hate him. It's that Pokemon, like, I sit on those comps forever. Like, those are literally the comps that I sit on the longest. Fucking Bibarel. Oh, I don't want... 6x0 is bad, because, like, yeah, I don't want to breed a 6x0. Why is this 1500? What the fuck? 6x0 isn't going to be it's not going to be... First of all, it's not going to be fast. It's not going to be profitable. And you can make profit, but yeah, that's a terrible... 6x0s are really terrible to breed for profit, / really risky. Someone said Starmie. Timid, don't attack, no. Yoink? 2,500 Pokeyen for this. It's a yoink if I've ever seen it. Let's try. Oh, it's gonna be expensive. Oh, this one's gonna hurt. Hmm. 40k, really? It's so expensive. Hmm. It's so much cheaper. Honestly, for something like this, I might just go this, even though, because I have to randomly roll nature for the what's it called to matter. I'm gonna buy this super cheap 6k Ditto. So I don't spend 40k on that other Ditto because I'd have to randomly roll. I have to randomly roll like timid or modest for that 31 speed to even matter. So I might as well just go for 30 speed. Because most of the time it's just never going to matter. Yeah. This is a good breed. This is much harder. Yeah, this game is overall much harder. The storyline and everything. Did this randomly... No, we Everstoned. I was like, this randomly... Okay, at least so good randomly rolled. No, okay, we never stoned it. The special defense honestly rolled decently. Let's go ahead and sell this. Anybody wants a Nido King comp? Here's your time to buy. $25, $20, $31. Nido. This was a mistake. You heard me talk about this earlier. This was a mistake buy, unfortunately. Let me actually search for Monster Egg Group and go adamant. If you heard me mention this earlier, I fucked up. This was I spent way too much on this. I spent 70k on this breed, which is not worth it at all. I mean, maybe I'll be able to make my money back, honestly. That's kind of insane. Wow, it's so expensive. For what though? I spent 70k on it. I mean, I'll try to sell it for 80, 90k, I guess, but it feels so expensive. Who the fuck is buying this for 90k? Really? I mean, sure. There's nothing else on the market. Feels insane though. Feels pretty insane. This is just a PC? Fuck. Wait a minute. Does it look like a Nintendo Switch? It looks like a PC game. Yeah, this is PC. This is PokeMMO. Sorry, I missed chat a little bit. Let me switch my music back to the bangers. Catch up on chat. You need a good dark type for 7th gem. Crocodile. Always Crocodile. Insane storyline Pokemon. What's up, Cresfa? How much have you made yet? I'm not sure in this. I'm not sure. A lot, honestly. That sounds dumb, but kind of true. Okay, Gibble hatched. Go ahead and sell this. 20, 20, 20. We'll do 25 plus here because it's relevant. Gibble. This is 2 times 31. Go like 90k on this, 100k. It's male. Definitely go at least like 110. How would anyone ever buy this though if this is 110? They're all female. Actually, maybe. So if someone's a breeder, this is not of nature, right? Yes, quirky. This could work if someone wants to go. Okay, I'll go 110 on this. It feels a little weird, but I think that's actually correct. I could have actually mislisted that. I listed that so fast. Could have mistyped. So I'm a console gamer. Hey, more power to you. Where's the Dratini shiny? Yeah, we kind of foregoed that hunt for the day, unfortunately, to do some breeding for some profit. Okay, what's the next Pokemon? What do people call before? I'm taking suggestions on what people want to see me breed for profit. Someone said Gyarados. Gyarados is one of the best Pokemon to breed for profit. The issue is like kind of like you can find insane margins, although or you can find really like low margins. So people sent me these. Which of these would be better? I think this one has to be. Also, this is male, so we could actually just use this to breed with an actual like more desired dragon. So we could breed this with something like a Gibble. Let's look for a Gibble female. With these stats. Yep, it's gonna be pretty expensive. Don't think I'm gonna do that actually, because yeah, it's just gonna be too much. I think I wanted to try. I don't think it's ever gonna be worth for me though here. Okay, scrap that idea. Let's just go for the For bringing a Scizor? Try that after. Meowth? Meowth can actually have huge margins. Yo, nice, Trespa. Nice. Master Balls? Master Balls you mostly want to save for shinies that can kill themselves. That you aren't prepared for. So like Final Gambit Basculin's a really good example. Keep a ghost type on you just in case you find a shiny Basculin, but if you don't happen to have one, you can save it. Man, what do I breed this with? This is so strange. Check the Dittos I have. Maybe I just have something perfect to go with it. Not there. Brave, not there. Okay. You can also just find a cheap Magikarp and the Magikarp. So maybe we shouldn't have pulled this out to breed. We'll just get a breed going. Let me just look for female dragon. I don't need to find Gibble specifically. A female desired dragon with similar stats that I want to breed up to do something. So let's look for 25 plus here, 20, 20, and then 31 or something, or like 25. We could go nature. Go 25 and look for nature. Let's look for adamant and jolly. So 40k. Jolly 48k. Wow. That's brutal. A little brutal. Maybe this is worth, honestly. Is it really, man? 40. This is so overpriced. Never in a million. I can't buy this. 40k for this is absurd. Absurd. Okay, let's go for no nature then. No nature, and we'll bump up the IVs. Let's lower, I guess, defense. Maybe Dratini is the best bet. This Dratini is looking not bad. What's up, Kendall? Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully the content is helpful. Okay, let's go for this Dratini. Like, okay, so we're spending, like, we spent, the Magikarp was sent to us, but it wouldn't have been that expensive. It would have been like, the main price here is 20k for braces. That's the main cost to consider here. Do I want to brace the attack or brace anything else? Probably not. Let's go check the breed without another brace. With just the one brace. So we're looking at 20 plus. Hopefully this rolls 26. Medium rolls fine. Yeah, I think I just breed this. And randomly roll for nature. And that's fine. It's one brace. So we spent like nothing on that. We spent like literally less than 50. We spent unironically 15k on that breed. 20k or less if you count the potential cost of the Magikarp. Let's sell this Staryu that we bred earlier. Okay, the nature was bad, right? Yeah, lonely is unusable, but really, really good. Really, honestly, a really good Staryu. 25 plus in fucking every stat. Forget how much I spent on this, but I know it was cheap. Yeah, wow. I have 3 times 31 though. Not comparable. Not comparable. I probably sell this for like 80k. I think 80k is fair. Go for it. Okay. What's some others? Beldum? I haven't bred Beldum in a while. You can sometimes find really good deals on Beldum. So Beldum is a Pokemon that like can actually utilize all of its stats. So sometimes you can find like this is actually just pretty good. already. I'll buy that, sure. And then look for this. Wow, 52k is crazy expensive for that though. $15k here. Ooh, it's tempting. I could probably profit on that. We'll try that one. That one's a little tough. 5k for this. We're making a lot of Beldum breeds. We're doing a lot of Beldum breeding, boys. Okay, we picked up 3 Beldums to breed. Can I put my Shuckle on the PC? Is there space? Not here. I have to put it here, which is hilarious. But I need the space. Okay. First things first, let's breed this one. This one's naughty, which we actually could carry over the nature and have it be relevant. Yeah. So yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna carry over the nature here and make this a Trick Room Beldum. So the issue is we need. I'm gonna try to look for 31. This is gonna be 2. Oh wait, really? I'll yoink that. Yoink that to the moon. So we can actually Everstone this Beldum. Get the special defense brace. I like this breed. This is a good ass breed. This is a good ass breed. Look at this. Holy fuck, that's nice. That's a good ass breed. This Beldum was 5k, right? 5k, I think. 5 or 15k. I think it was 5k. I think this is one of the ones that was 5k. 5k. The Ditto was 9k. The brace plus Everstone, so it's 10k with 5k, 5k, 10k. Ditto plus band is 20k essentially, so it's 20 plus 10, 30k. 30k for this breed. Are you fucking kidding me? That's absurd. That is absurdly cheap. 30k for a mixed Trick Room Beldum breed. That's so good. Really, really good. Okay, let's find another. One's timid, but has all the this one was 15k. Let's do this one. Timid, not really ever a good nature on Beldum. Like even if you're special, you never go like full special on Beldum as well. Let's just look for something. 20 plus here. 25 plus here. We want nature. 20. We'll find what we can find. Nature is going to be awkward here. It's going to be kind of expensive to find like some with actually a good nature. Like naive can kind of work, but like you don't want that if possible. Lonely can kind of work if I'm breeding up the special attack stat. Adamant, honestly, I don't think I mind paying 18. Oh my god, yeah, I know. I'm going to pick this up. This one? 18k may seem like a lot, but no, I'm actually cool with that. This Ditto is nuts for 18k. This Ditto is actually kind of filthy for 18k. What the fuck? Are you seeing this? Actually kind of filthy. That's actually kind of filthy. I don't think I even need to brace anything. That's actually kind of filthy. Okay. It's pretty fucking, I'm not gonna lie, Roderick, it's pretty fucking cool. It's a lot of fucking work. I easily work like on average over the past year, probably worked 10 to 12 hours a day, 10 to 14. There was a very long time, I always say the first 6 months of my YouTube, for the first 6 months straight, I worked 14 hours a day and no weekends. Like I don't have Saturday, Sunday off. Like 14 hours a day, no weekends for 6 months straight. And then I pulled back a bit and worked like 6 hours a day and chilled off a little bit in like May or something. I forget what month. And then now I probably work like 8 to 12. 8 to 12. There's some days where I try to get stuff over with really quickly and just hang out with a girlfriend like on weekends and stuff, but I still work on weekends. I don't have weekends off. Yes, there actually is a list on the forums, Corey, and you can use the Pokedex. If you know what Pokemon you're looking for, you can go to the Pokedex and look it up. I'm losing this 31 here, but I literally don't care. This is so good. So it was 30k for both Pokemon, essentially 32 or something like that, and then 5k for the. It's like 40k, and that's like overestimating or whatever. Like 40k for this Beldum breed. See how it comes out. The Dragonite hatched. Did we randomly roll this? I don't remember. I think we did. I think this was random. Am I wrong? I think the Dratini was random. I think we were just breeding up stats here. That's really good. The fact that came out adamant is so unbelievably good. That's actually nuts. Let's look this up. This Dratini is gonna make me money. That's like where like a ton of your money comes in when you're doing breeding, is that if you randomly roll a good nature, you make so much money. This is not comparable, but like I think I can sell this for like 120, like 120, 150, this Dratini. And I think I spent like, if you guys remember, I spent less than 20k on this breed. Less than 20k on this Dratini. And I think I'm about to sell it for 120. Breeding for profit is absurd. Maybe 100, maybe not 120. I think it's worth 120, but part of me wants to go lower. Absurd. Absurd, Pokeyen. I missed your stream. Yo, what's up, Kevin? Happy to have you now, though. So this is one of the Beldums we still need to rebreed. This one I haven't bred. I just bought this for a good price. So this is one of our breeders. No nature on it, just IVs. Let's see what we're looking to do here. I think this is something where I want to maintain that speed if possible. I could brace something here. So it's going to depend what's cheaper here. I think it's going to be a pretty expensive Ditto. So actually, I'm going to do this. We're probably going to brace the speed. Yeah, even that's 28k. Holy shit. That is so overpriced. Disgustingly overpriced. Damn. Fuck, man. Let's try this. Okay. A lot better. In the special attack, we could actually high roll, which is actually super relevant here. Fuck it, we'll buy this for 15k. So I'm bracing the fence and attack. Did I not buy the defense brace? Oops. Okay, defense on my Beldum. Attack on the Ditto. Pop that in the breed. Looking good. If this high rolls, that honestly could be really good. A lot of stuff that could go right on this breed. A lot of stuff that could go wrong. Actually, it's way more stuff that could just go right. This one we carried over the nature, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this one was carry over nature to make it a trick rumor, essentially. Sell this one. I think we spent like 40k on this Beldum, or like 30 to 40k. Viable amulet coin farms. There's only like one location, I'm pretty, or like maybe two. I would. There should be amulet coin farms. I know there's some on YouTube and on the forums. This game has so many quality. Yeah, the Pokedex is legitimately so helpful. It's nuts. You use trash? Fuck. After my first UU match, I now agree with fuck. I love you, Marcus. Good meme. It's 4%, I think, per each. Each nature has a 4% chance. Yeah, Vitra, like, it's... You'd be surprised at how small of a YouTube channel you can be and still, like, live off of it. I think people are so... This blows my fucking mind where you hear so many people say, like, yeah, you have to have, like, 100k subs to quit your job or like do YouTube full-time. That's so bullshit. I don't know if it's just, like, people being, like, wicked entitled or wicked privileged. Like, I don't know if they, like, grew up rich. So, like, their expectation or understanding of, like, what a livable wage is like, insane. Or, like, I don't know. But, like... I don't know. It does come down to, like, I have to upload a lot, right? I upload a fucking ton, which helps my growth and allows it to be livable. But if I didn't upload that much, yeah, I definitely wouldn't be livable. So maybe that's what it is. Like, it's either a lack of, I don't say lack of work ethic or like different type of channel or whatever, but like it's just different. But I don't know. I do definitely you can live off of a YouTube channel at like 15k subs or maybe even less sometimes if you can get big sponsorship deals or like it sounds crazy to get big sponsorship deals like 15k, but there's someone I know who has like 6k subs who I don't know if he does I think he might do it full time, or it's very close to full time. He has like 6k subs, and he has a big partnership with like one of the biggest like grading companies and auction houses and stuff like that. Yeah, in retro video games, and yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah, it definitely depends on where you live and your cost of living. But if you're living somewhere super expensive, I mean that's on you. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to find a price in this Beldum. It's gonna be a little weird. Its nature is relevant here. This one's bold. I got like 80k on this. I'm not at the PC. That's hilarious. Yeah, that is also true. Like, I guess taxes and everything, and like that's super true. That's super true, Theo. That's super fair. I'm gonna try 80k on that. I think that's fair. Water Pheno. Did I fuck up my listing somehow? No, it's fine. Okay, no, I did it. Okay. Adamant. Did I nature this or did this randomly? I do not remember. I think I natured this because the stats aren't that great. I'm pretty sure I natured this on purpose. I'm pretty sure I Everstoned this. Okay. These Beldums got me some really nice profit, which is awesome. Water Pheno. I'm gonna try to hit up that Water Pheno. Let's do it honestly now because I'm gonna get distracted. Let's go hit up the Water Pheno now before I forget and stuff. I want to bring a waterfall Pokemon just in case. Bro, we'll bring the Wiztash. I like the Wiztash. Route 13. Okay. Thank you for the call. I don't remember what Water Pheno Pokemon I still need to catch. I think I still need Ducklet in the Pokedex. I think that's one. Our spoons, they're worth something. Most items are always worth something. I don't know what. It might be 1,500 Pokeyen. It might be 10k. Literally don't know. Nice, it's over here. Perfect. Okay, so they're looking for the Water Pheno. It's right up here to the east, northeast of Undella Town. Little Staryu encounter. I need to up my egg or my encounter counter as well. It's not even working, so it didn't even count this Staryu. I hatched a lot of eggs. Oh, I liked him like 8. A Alomola. I think I might have caught an Alomola already. Yeah, I have. Okay. Still a really great Pokemon. This thing's tanky as fuck. Yeah, I was about to say. This thing is tanky as fuck. Ever tried to claim a legendary? Surprisingly, no, Theo. Surprisingly, no, I haven't yet. I would love to at some point, but yeah, surprisingly, I haven't gotten around to it. Play any games like that. I like to branch out occasionally to other Pokemon MMOs, or like obviously I did the Pokemon Revolution Online first impressions. I've done Pixelmon. I've done the Poke1 first impressions. I've done what's it called? And Diebold did here? I think so. I also recently I recorded another one, but I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, I try to do stuff like that to break it up. 'Cause I know not everyone, it gets monotonous if it's only Pokemon content, you know. I get that. Mysterious Gem, yoink. Yeah, also it does. Yeah, YouTube is not a fan when you mix up content like that. Usually sticking to one sort of hobby is good, at least. Yeah, that would be fucking devastating if it could just kill itself with Healing Wish. That'd be pretty brutal. Thankfully, it wasn't shiny or anything, but yeah, still. This is a pretty shitty Alomola. I think I'm just gonna sell it for base price. I always fucking... How do you spell this thing? It's so cheap, too. I don't mind just getting rid of it. If someone's a Petrowski OT on an Alomola, you can buy it for really cheap. Let's put away the Whiscash. Recognize that. There we go. Okay, both Beldums have hatched now. Let's price check them. This one came out quiet. It's fine. Let's do the Adamant one first. 23 attack is not great, unfortunately, I will say. But, like, it's 20 plus. Like, it's 20 plus across like this. And then has Adamant nature. This is a really good... thank you for buying that. Really, really good mediocre comp here for someone to pick up. I don't remember how much I spent on this. I don't hate the idea of just selling it for like $37.99. One's Brave. Let's check for actual. That's so expensive though. I mean, maybe I can sell it for that. Jesus, this feels so overpriced. Let's sell for 7 days. I'll go 60K on it. I think that's fair. Or like, yeah. I maybe could get more out of that, but we'll take it for now. Okay, this Beldum. Quiet. Throw an attack. 20. 25. Oh, not 30s. Lol. 20. One's jolly, so a lot better. I probably got like 70 or 80K on this one. I think 80K. The Beldum already sold. Yeah, I think that Beldum might have been a little cheap, honestly, but that's okay. Happy to get it sold. Okay, we've made a lot of profit this stream. We did a lot of breeds, made a lot of profit. I'm gonna up my encounter counter 10 because I hatched a lot of eggs, and that Staryu encounter didn't count. So we're at 52,220 encounters. I think that's going to be a good spot to go ahead and call it. We went ahead and streamed for around 3 hours today, which was awesome. If you guys enjoyed today's stream, please do leave a like on the video. It helps out a ton. Feel free to dislike as well if you didn't enjoy it. That's totally fine. Leave comments, questions, concerns. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see daily PokeMMO content. The Discord link is down below if you want to go above and beyond and join a really cool community. And then finally, if you want to be the coolest dude in the room with the biggest smile on your face, the biggest smile, you become a YouTube member for $5 a month. Drop a Twitch Prime or Twitch sub over on my Twitch, or most importantly, hit up my PayPal or Venmo. Dropping a few bucks in the PayPal, it helps out a ton, and it's appreciated. Thank you all so much. Have a great day. Love you guys. Peace. Bye. Have fun in PokeMMO. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you on Monday, and then videos will keep coming out, obviously. So I'll see you guys. Peace. Have a good one. Next stream will be Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. I'll see ET like the